What's up, gentlemen, ladies? They break it down for you. 98% men watch the channel, 2% women. Those 2% women are probably just men using their wife's or girlfriend's account. All right. I got a lot planned. I came prepared. It was quick. I don't know how it came together so fast. I probably did a half-hour prep, but as you can see above with the tabs, yeah, I got a lot. What time did I got a lot prepared? What's up, Scott? What's up, carddeal.com? Thanks for always being here. What's up, Sports Card Queen? Just gonna go a couple. I have a ton, as you can see by the tabs above me. A lot. We're gonna Fanatics. Oh, did I just dox myself? I don't know. Unbelievable. I need to get rid of that tab. Close. All right. First time ever. Just signed up for Fanatics. They made me, before I could do anything, I had to enter card information, address information. I couldn't look at anything. It costs, I had to put in my card information. It didn't cost anything, but apparently I have $25 free because I put my card. If they want to get you, they want your card info, they want you in, they want to give you free money. You know what I was thinking? Who else does that? Sportsbooks. Sportsbooks give you, hey, sign up with us. We'll give you $200 now. And then they get you hooked and you end up losing a lot of money if the people they get. So I think sports cards, it's obviously on a much lower level, but you see the same tactic with sports books. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll look into Fanatics. I have Whatnot loaded. We'll kind of compare the two. I have no idea what to expect here. A lot cleaner, a lot less gimmicky, I would say. This is Whatnot compared over here to Fanatics. Fanatics a bit more professional, maybe not as clickable, but definitely a little more professional. I have the game on as well. You obviously can't see it. I have it mute. I only have two screens, so I can only see so much, but I will be commenting on the game as well. I want to watch the game, to be honest, but I said I would come on every Friday. There's normally not Friday games. I want to stay consistent. So here we are right now. We got some guy playing a huge cello and another guy playing the saxophone in his tribal garb and the other guy all jazz musicianed out. Anyways, that's what's going on over there. I will keep us, should be a good game. It's kind of BS. I was listening to Dan Patrick. They're playing in Brazil. It's week 1. It's a divisional game. Couldn't they do this later in the season? You're online right now because you're losing me tonight. You're online right now because you're losing. Yeah, I would expect most people are going to watch the football game, but I want to stay consistent. I said I'd be coming every Friday. I assume today's numbers will be lower with the NFL game, but we will look into Fanatics. I got a bunch of tabs. I want to go over this Gary V sale. How ridiculous. This is going to be a good segment. 55 grand. Yesterday's game looked like it was hitting the over no problem. And then they had the hour delay and the offenses came out rusty as hell. That game, I didn't have any money on the game. Anyways, I also saw that week 1 teams that make the playoffs, this was before this game, teams that make the playoffs for teams that don't make the playoffs. If it's bigger than an 8-point spread, take the dog. It was a heavy trend over the decade. I'll say it one more time. If there's an 8-point spread, one team like Philly made the playoffs. I believe Dallas missed the playoffs last year. Dak was injured. Anyways, and bigger than an 8-point spread. The game ended up being 8.5. This Gary V card has no business. You know our matchup is week 1. Oh, gotcha, Paul. Hey, welcome, Paul. What's up? This card has no business selling for $55,000, and we'll go over some other things you could get in your collection instead of have this. I don't know. Someone said, what a dork. Yeah, instead of this dork, why would you want this in your collection? Give me one reason you want to collect that. $55,000. He probably bought it, no doubt. Since we're here, this is the one that got me. Maybe we'll start with this. Hakeem Olajuwon's rookie, PSA 10. He has one rookie card. There's only 354. It's not serial numbered. I'm going to make an argument that if it was, us as humans were so stupid. If there was 354, this card would be so much more. But it's not. You have to go dig for it in the pop count. A lot of uneducated in the hobby right now. A lot of people have no. Logan Paul, oh, he has a Jordan in his hand. And no pay attention. The LeBron's cool too. Oh, this one's cool. Hollow and the patch. How about some for history? How about something for Michael Jordan, some love? But all they look at is, oh, it's hollow, it's shiny, it's a patch. This is a beautiful card for $4,000. This is a great card. Hakeem Olajuwon is a top 20 NBA player of all time, maybe a top 5 big man of all time, maybe the best defensive big man of all time, the best footwork the best footwork a big player's ever had, excellent passer, great teammate. And this card sold for $4,000 while you have the Gary V friend selling for 55 grand. There is some it feels like by looking at numbers, by looking at things, it sure feels like some of this stuff is market manipulation or, a wing and a prayer. I hope this card ends up being $500 one day. 55,000. This sale's recent, July 12th, 2025. That is a very recent sale. As the football games start, let's say I do think numbers will be a little lower today, and that's quite all right. We'll still have some fun. Some fireworks. They're in Brazil. Stupid, they're in Brazil. Go to Brazil in week 8. Eventually, what's going to happen is there's going to be an 18th week. And eventually, every team will have one scheduled out-of-country game. That is what's going to happen with the NFL. And I know the NFL wants a division outside of America as well. I don't know how soon that'll happen, but I do see an 18th game coming real soon from everything I listen to. And the 18th game will be an 18th week. What is it, 7? No, they have 16 games, now 17 games. Soon it'll be 18 games. Am I doing that wrong? It sure feels like that's right. Anyways, they're going to end up having every team play. Well, this is forever. And the game's on YouTube tonight. I show Speed is streaming the game. They're trying something new. So, I have YouTube TV, but the game is literally on YouTube. And I don't know if you need a premium account. I don't know how that works. Hakeem Olajuwon's rookie, $4,000. Gary V's 55. Let's keep it moving. Charles Barkley rookie card, PSA 10. There's 245. Very low pop count. Very limited. $7,000. And he's had a huge career after his NBA career. Already one of the top 5 best power forwards of all time. A big personality, and he's had a 20-year run on TNT. If you're just joining us, I got the football game in the background. We'll be commentating on that, or I will be. We'll talk about that. I just can't believe this Gary V card on July 12th, 2025 sold for $55,000 for this card. Why do you want this? It just boggles my mind. Why? It's not real. It's all a little bit weird. It's all a little bit funny. That card's not worth 55 grand. Here's the Jordan rookie. Doesn't get any bigger, right? And a PSA 10, it sells for over $200,000. And a PSA 9 is sold last September 4th for 27 grand. So which card, who in their right mind is paying $55,000 for this? It's like they forget we can compare things. In no world is this worth 55 grand, and the Jordan PSA 9 is selling at $27,000. It's insane. It's insane. Spud Webb is the man. Love Spud Webb. Steph Curry's rookie card, PSA 10 tops. There's 372. It's a low pop count card, selling for almost $10,000. That's a hefty price. It's still, this Gary V is over 5x the amount of the Steph Curry Topps rookie card. It doesn't make sense. We go to the Topps Chrome. Now, this Topps Chrome they printed another reason that Curry's cards are just going to hold value. The Topps Chrome version is serial numbered to 999. I don't know if it's serial numbered. There's only 999 printed. In a PSA 10, there are 61 copies. It's currently 40 grand. It ain't cheap. It's still less expensive than this stupid ass Gary V card. You could go buy, what would you rather have? What would anyone in their right mind spending real money? Because I don't find that sale to be very real. Anyone in their right mind spending real money. You could have Gary V, who for some reason, why, for 55 grand, or you could have the best 3-point shooter of all time, a legend in the Bay, a legend in the country, well marketed, likable, He's going to live down in history. He doesn't have many rookie cards. There's 61 in a PSA 10. It's numbered to 9.99, and it's still sold for less than the Gary V. And I know some people just hopped on. The Jordan PSA 9, half the price. You could buy 2 Jordan PSA 9s for the same price this Gary. They like think we can't compare. They think you're stupid. That's honestly what's up. They think you're dumb. They think we're all dumb. It's hard to show. It's really nuanced. It's so nuanced. It's so BS. But again, the Jordan PSA 9, you can get 2 for the same price as that dumb Gary V. Unbelievable. I was looking at Big O yesterday. Oscar Robertson among point. I was talking with Gio last time. It made me go look at all my NBA stuff. I was a big nerd. I have spreadsheets and dotted. I haven't done it in a few years, so it's a little behind. But Oscar Robertson outscored a lot of it. I have him over Isaiah Thomas. I think Gio had said he put Isaiah Thomas third. I'd have the Big O, and statistically, Oscar Robertson is better than statistically. If you're just joining us, we're looking at this Gary V card. We'll get to Fanatics live shortly. Also watching the football game in the background. Looks like there's a first down. I have a couple screens going tonight. It's going to be hard with a lot going on. There's Patty Mahomes. So that'll be fun to have on in the background. I said I wanted to go every Friday. I normally won't go during NFL, but there's normally not NFL on Friday. So Gary V card sells for 55 grand. We have the Jordan selling for 27,000. The Steph Curry, $10,000. Gem Mint 10. Who else did I put up here? A Roberto Clemente rookie card, PSA 7. There are 348 in a PSA 7. And that rush, that's a tough 4 yards there. Gary who? Exactly. Ridiculous. You could get this Clemente in a PSA 7. History. There's a reason to collect him. Why is anyone spending 55 grand on a Gary V? Ridiculous. Did I have anyone else up here? Oh, Joe Montana. I mean, the Joe Montana in a PSA 9, a PSA 10, there's barely any of them. We'll look at it. It sells for more. 2,204 PSA 9, second best quarterback of all time. Of course you'll take the Clemente. Oh, of course. I'd take any of these cards. I'd take a freaking... it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much for me to want something besides that Gary V. And then you add 55 grand to the price tag. I'd rather have a $100 Magic the Gathering Alpha or Beta PSA card than that Gary V. The Magic the Gathering card is going to age far better. That Gary V card has one way to go, and it's down the pipe. This Joe Montana, $2,400, August 31st, 2025 in a PSA 9. Now in a PSA 10, there are very few. I think it sold for 70 grand, a little bit more than the Gary V. Yeah, $76,000, 115. Have some respect. No respect.
Acknowledge me.
Unreal. Anyways, this Gary V will start there. It has no business. We'll probably circle back around in an hour or so, but this Gary V has no business. I was scrolling. I saw this golden auction 2025 Magic the Gathering, this traveling chocobo. Selling for $47,000. This modern stuff is insane. People are just hyped out of their mind. FOMO is real. Because then you go back and you look at the all-time sales for Magic. There's only 2 cards that have ever sold over $1 million. That 101 the ring card that Post Malone bought. All right, we're going to scroll down. Right away, you'll notice that it drops in price pretty quick. There's not much that sold for over $100,000, and this card's gonna continue to go up. There's 8 days left. It'll be I try to follow this card. Matter of fact, let's pin it. Let's bookmark this. Bookmark. We will follow it. Bookmark and list. Bookmark this tab. And done. So we'll follow this over the next week. We'll see what the final sale is. But this modern stuff is just going insane. The hype and FOMO is real. Now we're going to look at some vintage Magic the Gathering and look at that price. Alpha is the very first year of Magic the Gathering. Maybe I'll lose people touching Magic, but so be it. I find it interesting. And I mean, this has 3 minutes left. There's an hour on, there's an hour on it. This is the very first set ever of Magic. You don't think I promise you, I don't know what people are thinking. I need to buy, I don't even want to buy sports cards. There is tons of value in this stuff. First, it's a little nostalgic for me. I played with this stuff. But second, it's incredibly underpriced. This is a PSA 9, all the way back from 1993. The very first ever set printed of Magic the Gathering. It's selling for $300. That's a cool card, the Butterbean card. And then you have the Gary V card selling for 55,000 with no history, no reason, no nostalgia, just some doofus on the card. Look at that. He could have picked a better picture too. Isn't that just, I mean, just a face you want to punch, right? I mean, that's what it looks like. Oh God, no, don't do that. Sorry, I thought I'm back in classroom. $200 for, what is this? A PSA 9. I mean, just, this is something I do believe in. This is something I think has tons of value. It's way undervalued. This is the thing I don't understand. For any of the new stuff to hold value, the old stuff has to hold value. Because, I mean, unless the game's just going to change, it's all going to be propped up by fake money like real estate market. But guess what's going to happen? It seems finally like the real estate market has something. The next year will be interesting. Let's just say that. They've been talking about a big drop forever. It never happens. And that's my other comment to someone like Ziggy or a hater. Plenty of people make negative content on every goddamn thing. You're a video game, people make money on one side, pumping the video games to make the other side saying how the reviews are shilling and it's fake, and they give real reviews or they real talk. And then you look at real estate. Real estate's been booming, but for the last 5-6 years, content's been telling you it's gonna crash and fall because logic kind of says so. So there's content like that everywhere. What's going on in the football game? Chargers have the ball. That's a good run. Is that Najee Harris or the rookie? That's Omarion Hampton. Is the first name Omarion? I can't remember. Hampton, the rookie, was one of the first running backs picked. I think was he after Najee Harris? Oh, someone got hurt. Someone's walking off the field. Who's that? Worthy, number 1. Their fast wide receiver. I didn't see the back of his jersey, so I'm not sure, but I think number 1 is Worthy. They're good real speedy wide receiver. Wait, what's going on here? Who has? Yeah, the Chargers have the ball at the 10-yard line, 0-0, 10 minutes in the first. And I am a big NFL guy. I'd be watching this game if not coming live. It is Xavier Worthy. 9 total touchdowns last season, second most by a rookie on a defending champion. Okay, that is a weird-ass stat. Why put that stat? Tied for second most by a rookie on defending champion. So because that is the stupidest stat I've ever seen in my life. Okay. That's like when you go to a baseball game and they used to do this at the A's games. You go to an A's game, it's the 7th inning, and it's like the stat they give. In day games on the road versus a lefty, he's batting such and such. It's so odd. Herbert drops back to pass. He's running. He gets, I don't know, maybe a yard out of it, hit pretty hard. It's going to be 3rd down inside the 10-yard line. What's chat got to say? Let's see what's up with chat. We got Scott. Scott, thanks for stopping by. AJ Lee gonna fight. Yeah, it should be fun. AJ Lee might look old. You know, I'll give Trish Stratus a lot of credit. Trish Stratus comes back, makes it look easy, bro. She jumped off the cage. Oh my God, that was awesome. AJ Lee, she hasn't been wrestling for a decade. She was taken out by an injury in wrestling. I think a back injury. She must be cleared now, but I don't know how good she's going to look. Hopefully she looks good. Well, there was recently a match. There was a match. Who did Becky Lynch just fight? It was not good. The other girl was coming back. It was not the best match in the world. I started Xavier Worthy in my fantasy league. That sucks. I'm sure if you have Xavier Worthy, you definitely started him. So I'm sure that hurts a lot of people. There's a flag. I can't see chat and the game at the same time. There's 9 minutes left. Harbaugh looks annoyed. I would kind of want to pay attention. It's 3rd down in the red zone. I would, and then I'll get back to cards. A matter of fact, what else do we have planned? We'll go to Fanatics after this. Let me just see what happens here in the red zone. It looks like offsides defense. And it's still 3rd down. What else we got up here? I believe in this Magic stuff so much. You know, I talk shit on a lot of the sports cards. I like the vintage auto. If any of the new stuff is gonna hold value, the old stuff has to hold value, or else the new stuff just becomes the old stuff eventually. I mean, yeah, that's the truth. And, I know what I want to do. Let's look at Olajuwon because there's Jordan Herbert here, 3rd and 3, shotgun. 7-yard line, 6-yard line, 5-yard line. Herbert, time wide open, number 1. Not sure which receiver that is. I can't hear. Touchdown. Is it Quentin Johnston? I traded him last year. Not sure I should have done that. Touchdown Chargers 7-0. There's a flag on the play. Isn't there always? The Jordan charts are all starting to peak back up like COVID. I saw that with the Griffey rookie cards as well. PSA 7. It's on the defense. Touchdown's going to stand. Here's another one peaking up. But then now we have Barkley and Olajuwon from the same set. Also legendary players. And you can see their charts not even do. This is flat. Completely flat over the last couple years. Maybe down the last 2 years. And the Olajuwon, same thing. On a trend down. It doesn't, when they say everything's exploding, the market's exploding, they're talking about Jordan and Griffey. I mean, they're talking about 3 players. It's not exploding. This is one of the best centers of all time. He has 2 championships. It doesn't, his is just down, down, down. If you bought this card in 2022, 5,700. You bought it in 2023, $6,000. 2024, 4,500. The most recent sale, 3,900. Just down, down, down. I'm going down, down, baby. Chargers make the extra point. Let's check out chat. And then let's go to Fanatics. Yeah, this Magic the Gathering stuff is unbelievable. You know who talks about it a lot is Alpha Investments. I don't know if you know his channel. Great channel. He has he made a lot of money in finance decade ago. This dude right here. Great. I mean, they're dry. He does it. It's impressive. He doesn't edit them. He does it. Yeah, Rudy. He does it in one take. How long has this channel been? I think about a decade. I mean, he's been doing this a long time, and he's invested in it all. But he also has millions in vintage Magic. 9 years ago. Yeah. Oh, look at young Rudy there. And then the most the latest 2 days ago, 6 days ago, 8 days ago, 9 days ago. I mean, he's a TCG guy. Nothing sports cards. But tons of knowledge. And the same thing is going on with their realm that's sports cards. Everything's modern, everything's hype, everything's now. Great channel. I mean, I can't recommend this channel enough. I'm not subscribed on Professor Sports Cards, so let's do that. How many subscribers does he have? Yeah, 400,000, doing it 9 years. I mean, probably the best guy in the business. Tells it as it is. I mean, he tells everything behind the scenes. He sells all this product, tons of it. And he doesn't, there's all honest, all truth, all real, all inside information, all great insight. And he's in with me on this Magic the Gathering stuff. And it's just unbelievable. $300 for an Alpha 9. I mean, that's the very beginning of Magic the Gathering. Then you go over here and you have a Gary V friend selling for $55,000. The hype is real. The FOMO is real. What's up, Orlando? We just saw the chart. I saw, you heard, and maybe you're watching the game too. Chargers up 7-0. This Gary V Orlando sold for $55,000. We'll get to Fanatics here in just a second. We'll try Fanatics live for the first time. $55,000. I think, Orlando, you're a vintage guy. Where's the Clemente? Clemente rookie, only 348 of them. PSA 7, $21,000. As you get in the 8 and 9, they're more expensive. They're very, very rare. I'd have this card twice. Or you could buy this card in the Jordan rookie and a PSA 9 for less than that Gary V card sold for. Something's up. It's just not real. They forgot that we could check comparisons. Bro, Gio, this card sold for $55,000. You could buy 2 Jordan PSA 9s. This is a 7. Where's the 9? 10's more expensive, $200-something thousand. PSA 9 last sold for $27,000. You could buy 2 of these for the price this stupid ass Gary V sold for. Insane. Oh, it's BS. $55,000 for this? Ridiculous. We checked the Olajuwon PSA 10, $4,000. By the way, his chart, not like Jordan. Down, 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 down. The Jordan, they say the market's exploding. It's Jordan and it's Griffey. Here's the Barkley, also not taking a pivot, not spiking up like Jordan. So, and these are legends. These are Hall of Famers. They're bigger than Hall of Famers. This dude's had a 20-year career on TNT. I do want to go to Fanatics. Gio, are you on Fanatics tonight? I don't know, but it'd be interesting to go check out your channel. Everything's high perform. We're going to follow this over the next week. It's a $47,000 Chocobo card. Numbers will be a little slower tonight, lower because of the football game. I want to stay consistent. Mahomes is running here for a first down, gets it on his legs, 10 yards, 1st and 10. But yeah, numbers will be a little lower on NFL nights. People are, what about Shaq? Get out of here. Shaq, you start in 65 minutes. We'll probably still be around. Shaq doesn't sell for anything like that. Shaq, but the difference is Shaq has, you entered a new era. I'm looking at Olajuwon and Jordan. These guys have one rookie card. Shaq doesn't have one rookie card, and they overprinted the hell out of it. Why wouldn't that come up? What's going on? What'd I do? Players. Yeah. Do I have to type Shaquille? No, normally not. I need to put the. Why is he not coming up? There he is. Shaq, Topps base. But you can see there's 20,000 of them. You can't see. Let me scroll down. 20,000 of these in a PSA 9. And that's what's happening today. You know, and that's why it sells for $22. You know, and you go to a PSA 10, it's going to be the same story. It's 168 and there's 6,000 of them, 5,700. So, and it's $161 for a legend, one of the best players I've ever seen play. You know, I have a list of all the players I've actually seen play, which is basically from 90 on. Shaq would be a top 5 player I've ever seen. It sells for $168. You have Gary V selling for 55 grand. Oh, because it has a 1 of 1 sticker on it. Let's watch them play basketball. I think Gary V needs to play 50-something-year-old Shaq and get a beat down. Yeah, Shaq's cards are just 10,000 of this Stadium Club in a 9. It sells for $15. It costs you more to grade it, you know. So this is what's going to happen this is why I get annoyed. This is what's going to happen to every single modern player. And there's more of it. You're going to argue there's parallels, there's colors. No one gives a shit. Oh, is that boxing set? Yeah, that's interesting. Is that boxing set I think he said a Saturday. If that boxing set is being broke tonight, that would be an interesting watch. I do love boxing cards. Haven't come out in a long time. Let's go check. What's happened in the football game? All right, they cross midfield. We saw Xavier Worthy get hurt. Fanatics Live looks more professional. It's not, these look more clickable, but less professional. These are more gimmicky. If you have a good thumbnail, maybe it looks good. What is this, Sarah here with this? Or come on, the cool card. What's happening here? Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah. Why is this? Why? What's going on here? Oh, and it's not even one person, just me. Oh, how stupid. What's happening? They'll win. There's people in the chat. I have no idea. An internal error. All right. I wanted to see the other one, though. What do we got here? Dollars. Anyways, this is Whatnot. We checked out Whatnot for the first time earlier this week or last week. And now we're going to go check out Fanatics. I'm not sure, Volcanic, what you're referring to. Sorry, Professor, that's called your algo, buddy. Maybe the algorithm, but I'm not sure in reference to what. Let's go. The search history is foul, I bet. I don't know. It's a brand new computer. So keep dreaming. Here's Cards HQ, Case Break, Chicken 1 for 1. I mean, or are they all live? It just seems like this is all the sellers in alphabetical order, or are these all the sellers on right now? If these are all the sellers on right now, well, let's see. Here's him. No, they're not. Okay, they're not all live. Here's your boy.
That's an auto I don't see very often. Vel Sartha out of 25.
It's kind of low for me. I'm turning on my headphones. Hopefully it's not too low for you.
Going to the V spot.
Oh, Jesus.
V spot now has a couple hits.
That's the guy's name. All right. Hey, what's up, Greek Goki?
All right. I'll take that one.
Gio, it's so goddamn boring. At least this guy's opening packs. On Whatnot, we only saw people selling singles. Almost no one opening anything.
Out of 10.
It's so boring.
Karis Nemec.
And at this point, all the product is all the product is basically that Shaq stuff now. So I don't care about looking at the new product. I don't care. Oh shit, what happened? I don't care seeing the new product. It's just not that interesting to me. Because it's all the same. It's just all the same. They're all going to be boring. It's not just him. He's not live. How do you know if they're live? Is there a way to separate that? Instant Rips, National Treasures, Topps Finest, Immaculate. I'd assume you see more of the Carnival Barkers on Whatnot, but could be wrong. These are all replays. Just 2 of them. I don't. Who the hell wants to watch a replay? I'm sure those don't get much views. Selling Cactus. How do you buy? Let's see. Dollar. I can't buy right now. I only can buy inside. Message, follow. Instant Rips. 528 collectibles. More shows coming soon. So a lot of these guys, I don't like this. There has to be a way to search who's on live now. Why wouldn't there be a separate? There's gotta, if there's browse by seller, it feels like there has to be another way to show who's live. Eddie is ripping boxes on sports card nonsense. Let's see. Here's this is Ziggy's fucking company, Queen of Cards.
Professor Sports Cards, how are you?
Why is that funny to me?
Welcome.
Your whole 11 people here. Thank you. I wonder how much here is the boxing. Interesting. Oh, they're ripping the boxing right now. Eddie's ripping the boxing right now. All right, I'll try to find that right now. Thrilling. Let's look at this boxing product. Baseball cards. What's going on in the football game? Chiefs score? Commercial. All right. Let's try a new one. I'm just going to try a new button here. Well. All right. I'm assuming I can just search sports card nonsense. All right, their site sucks, man. Their site's not good. Hey, they can all this goddamn money in this, and this is the best they got. This site's Whatnot's way more user friendly. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. Whatnot is. I don't want to click on tons of breakers to see if they're live or not. That's there has to be a better way. And browse by seller, sure. Oh, is that where I am? Category. So what if I go to categories? Let's see if this changes things. Hold on. Boxing's not there, but let's do other. Okay. All right. That's better. Now I see it. Before I was through categories. Now this is better. I'm sure all these people are live. All right. Now, how do I find sports card nonsense? Where? I want to find this boxing product. I would like to look at it. I'd be interested. Look at all these sellers. All of them are going to go. Here's this. Here he is. Sports card nonsense. Friday night nonsense with Eddie and Doc.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome in, y'all. Friday night.
It's way hyped like it's more. It's high. These guys are all making money. No, I wouldn't say all. But it's so boring. You know, good luck getting casino. Gio talks about, you ever see a casino going out of business? I mean, this shit is boring. Casinos, you could be a poker player, but you also get instant action. I guess if you get in one of these things at the right time and know what you're doing, maybe it's instant action. But these things are so boring. All right, Gio, defend your community. Are you? Let me change the. Gee, they're so boring.
Well, hey, first of all, you were on the shop page. Like, if you just go to the home page.
Oh, I figured that. Okay. I figured that one out.
And this is my boy Eddie. Eddie is very solid, but this is why I always push back on you. You're like, oh, everybody's doing the same. Come in the room like Eddie does a great job. He's doing mostly personals for the best price on the app by far. And then tonight, whether we fill or not, we go nuts. We actually have fun. We do our top 10 list. We scream about sports stuff.
Here's what's
this is always my pushback.
From a guy that doesn't break. Okay, all I see on my social media feed is Whatnot and or this and eBay. You already know eBay's going to do it once they get their eBay live. There's 19 people in here. When you're 20 people, when you go into some of these things, they're really boring. Now I'm interested because he's opening cards, but if it's made the way they market it, it just seems like it's absolutely crushing.
No question, and it makes. But even that's deceptive. Like, oh, there's only 19 people in here, and he's done like $6,500 in sales in the show. So I'm not saying it's like this
That
unbelievable.
I've just realized that you don't need a huge customer base. You need a
Sure, and
loyal following.
it's also 7:30. Like I said, I'm going to be on tonight at 8:30. That's why I always get irritated though when you're like, hey, all breakers are the same. You are correct what you just said though. Everything you see is everything super hyped up, and all these rooms have 300 people. That is not always almost never the case. If
Hey,
it's a crazy release day, sure, but in general, it's not. It's you and your small community of 15 to 40 people. Honestly, dude, that's what it is.
I think I officially have to ban one of my first people. I'm going to let chat decide.
Not Lincoln. Dude, you
he's a
can't
shit
ban.
starter. None of my chatters like him.
Is he going to come in? Let him join live.
Of course he's not going to come in.
Lincoln,
but he
you're not
really like none of my people, nobody in here likes him. And I understand why. He's just a shit starter.
Oh.
He talks trash to them. It's not just about me. He could buy. Greek Okie, me and him message back and forth. I could buy your life, is what he says. Why do I need that guy here? I don't need his support.
What is he offering? Is it a good price? Or he might be, dude. This boxing product, by the way, we're out of it. By the way, we're after those 4 boxes, we're sold out. So I'm not trying to pump.
Oh, you only got 4 cases or 4 boxes?
We only have 4 boxes left of the 4 cases, dude. That product, I didn't take any. I let Eddie have it all because I don't care about boxing. That product's unbelievable. Like the color in that, the refractors it's a crazy nice product, and it's not super expensive. It's like $275 a box, maybe. It's expensive, but I mean for what it is, it's actually pretty good. I think you would have liked it. There you go. I'm done.
Do you know when the last time Topps came out with the boxing product by chance?
I thought somebody said it was 18 years ago or something. 15 years ago.
Like it's been a long time. There hasn't been tons of boxing product out there.
Okay, do me this favor. You got to come in for 3 minutes tonight when something is full. One of the most underrated products of the year, and it was brand new last year. It's dirt cheap. There's no hype because nobody talks about it. Impeccable Baseball is like $1,600 a case. For what it is and for the checklist, it's quietly one of the best products around. It's funny, but that's when you don't hear anybody talk about because there's no margin and you don't get a lot. Excellent product.
Just by looking at what he's taking there, this set is too big of a checklist.
How do you know?
I could just see by the names in it.
There's you're pathetic. Dude, you're an idiot.
I have never looked at I bet I'm just I could
terrible.
How many cards you think's in the checklist? I see some guys that have no business being in they shouldn't be in a boxing product.
You're terrible.
I'm pretty into boxing. I want
such an idiot. I gotta go. You gotta ban me.
Hey Gio, good seeing you.
All right, see you later, dummy. Don't ban Lincoln.
What time do you go live?
8:30 Central. 15. I'll probably start a couple minutes early. I got to put the little man down.
6:30 my time. Got it. Yeah, we'll see you in there.
We're not going to talk for the next 8 days. We're going to do next Saturday.
Agree.
No speaking. Don't send me your weird.
Hey, you can't come in on the live.
I don't want to hear your creepy. I'm lonely, dude. Talk to me. I don't want to hear it this week. I am
lonely.
I know, but I don't want to talk to you at 2 a.m. Goodbye.
Later. All right, let's unmute this for half a second. Hey, so do we ban? They're so boring. No, come on. I'm not wrong. Some of these fighters I've never heard of in my life. Do we ban Lincoln or just let him stay? I'm leaving it up to chat. You're the guy. I don't have to. I'm so busy here. I got a football game. I got people calling in. I got whatnot. I have things I want to get to. Lincoln. So if you want Lincoln to be banned, I'm banning him. I don't want to lose some of my guys in the chat because they don't want to deal with the troll. So, and I already, a couple people off this have complained and said they don't want to come back because someone like Lincoln. Let him stay. Sven's a pretty level-headed guy. Sven's been here a long time. Oh shit! Now Scott says ban. Make him a moderator. I don't know many. No, these. Yeah, the farm's land, because boxers only matter when they're the top 5%. Let's take it back. When they're top 1%, these guys, nobody wants some of these new boxers in that set. You're pulling it's like offensive linemen is what I'm seeing. But I am Larry votes ban. So we got 2 for ban. Astro says timeout. I didn't even know I could give a timeout. That's hilarious. The one thing I'll say about Lincoln is he gives us something to It makes good content. Here we go again. Give him a dunce cap. I agree he's got to go. If he's going to come in every live and be here, bro, add some, don't be going after other chatters. You know, they don't want that. They don't need that. I thought we already had this talk, bro. I really thought we already had this talk. Lincoln's toxic. You know, he says chat's toxic. No, I told him last time, Lincoln, you're toxic. Here's the thing. I agree, Greek Okie, but I'm not canceling him. He could live life. He's not going to, has no bearing on his life. I'm not canceling anybody. If you guys don't want to deal with him, get rid of him. I mean, that's if you want to keep him, you don't mind him in the chat, let's keep him. Just know he represents nothing about me. I would have banned him already, but I don't want to be banning people for nothing. But you know, he's gone crickets ever since we talked about him. Lincoln, you suck. You've gone crickets ever since your name came up. No, he is not the hot X. I like your comments. That comment, I'm not quite sure I agree with. Hey, they all want to ban you, Lincoln. So here's your final. This is the, clean it up, fix it, or just leave, bro. 7-0. It looks like still Chargers. KC got no points on that. Oh, I just want to check out the game. Yeah, 7-0. 3 minutes left in the first. Yesterday's game, there was so many flags, especially against Philly. Some bad flags. I mean, every time I go to this game, there's another flag. Sloppy. I'm over this. Come on. Let's keep pushing on Fanatics. So if we go to categories, let's go to NBA. 27, 36, 30, 15, 16, 8. I mean, it's just not as big as they make it out to be. Not one of these channels listed under basketball has more than 70 people. And of this one, the next biggest is 36. They're just not as big as made out to believe.
$5. Warriors in a 5.
Another 20-year-old kid.
OKC in a 5-boxer. $155. This is an incredible board. Final 10, guys.
Bro, no doubt Astro Worm. Just so boring. So boring. It's hard, what are we going to do? Sit there and just listen to that?
Rob,
They make sure to have some eye candy on this one. Try to get some viewers.
They really want the Blazers and Raptors for $169.
$169 for the Blazers or Raptors. I sure don't. Here, let me tell them nope.
Lenny.
Should I ask her, will you take 50? Hey, what are they going to do? Take me out? Will. We got to unmute that. Will.
I'm doing deals right now on the last date so we can rip.
You take.
Dragon scale,
Oh.
old waves. Hot, hot, hot.
Hot, hot, hot. Go get it.
Henny.
Will you take 50?
Will you take $50? Probably not, but for what team, Professor?
Hey, apparently you can negotiate. I don't know.
Money guy, Lenny.
Raptors or Blazers. I'll take either one.
Yeah.
Hilarious. 7-0 Chargers. Numbers definitely lower tonight because of the football game. I'll be back on live tomorrow. Oh, speaking of tomorrow, some good, interesting news. I did call the guy from PSA. He worked there about a year ago. He worked there for 6 months. And he definitely, he has some insight and some juice to some tea to tell or spill. So there, we'll have the PSA guy on tomorrow. I think it'll be early on in the, look at this stupid ass thing. It'll probably be early on in the live. So we'll have a former PSA employee will be calling in tomorrow. That should be interesting. Either, I don't know, is Lincoln, he's gone crickets. All right. I want to go back because it's, let's go to browse by seller. I want to see this one again. Just, I don't know if Ziggy owns the whole thing or some of it, but the tactic is to use pretty girls to sell some cards. Bro, we checked in on her 10 minutes ago. This was the same thing going on. How are 10 people still here? Insane.
Let's go, Spud! We got a personal.
She rang the bell. She rang the bell.
Well,
Oh, we don't get It's the Big Show?
yeah.
What's going on? Football game, NFL 7-0, 37 seconds left in the first quarter. She looks like an HR manager, no doubt. Are they on right now? Backyard breaks? We could check. It's by alphabetical order, right? But are they not? I don't think they're on Whatnot. I don't think they're on Fanatics Live. All right, I want to try something new. Tonight's going to be slower because the football game, no doubt. We went over this Gary V card and everything else you could do. Oh, they are on Fanatics. Interesting. We went over the Gary V card, everything else you could get for $55,000. Let's see. Be careful, Professor. No one has ever had that I know a PSA employee on. Just make sure he could prove he worked there. He could prove he worked there. It sure sounded like prove he worked there. Huh. I might message him that. Huh. He definitely had a lot of good insight. It sure felt like he worked there, but you're right. I don't think you're wrong. Prove that he worked there. That is interesting. Yeah, and that's the thing, carddeal.com. I've never really heard. He did have some good insight. I mean, he definitely wanted to share some things. I'll spill one right now, apparently to him. Allegedly, mandatory overtime. Allegedly. But I do agree with you. Thank you, carddeal.com. I think, and then I mean, did he sign something that says he can't talk about it? I doubt it. I mean, why would he be, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. I agree. It's this guy right here. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. You guys are right. I gotta, interesting thoughts. Yeah, I don't want to get duped and then, no, you're not wrong. This guy's got to prove it. I'm going to message him tonight after the live. I do want to try something new. My channel became big 3 months ago. I would be curious. I don't know if you do, but you never hear them talk. I've never heard any of the stuff he said. So this was 7 months ago. It got 150 views. It's a great video. It's a very good video. So I figured why not play it here and react to it with you, and you've never seen it. And it's one of my, it's a video equal to any of the content I make right now. And I have tons of this stuff. So if this is something we're interested in watching, stuff like that, well then, it's something for us to do here. What else do I have pulled up just real quick?
Here's a crazy
New to car.
All right. Oh,
This is the
way. No, I wanted to hear it. What is up with her voice? It's so
moment.
the biggest
name in
can't stand how
Kevin
he talks. It's like how a first grade teacher talks to the little kids. Like, you're dumb. I cannot stand how she talks. Why does she talk this way?
New to card breaks? Here's why sudden death auctions on eBay Live are such game changers. A break is when a sealed case of cards gets opened live and you buy a team, a character, or a spot, and whatever cards come out for your spot are yours. In a sudden death auction, you get 15 to 30 seconds to bid, no resets, no extensions. When the clock hits 0, the highest bid.
Dude, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I'm not kidding. Her voice is extremely hard to listen to. Dude, she taught. That's how some of the younger grade teachers talk to the kids. It's nails on a chalkboard for me to watch this. She's an ex-school teacher, so she's treating you. You're right. So I don't know what grade she taught, but she's treating you like you're a first grader.
Wins. That means that you decide the price. And if no one else jumps in, you can score big hits for way less. Search Mama Breaks on eBay and follow us for sudden death.
No doubt, man. No doubt. It is a really hard. Oh, it hurts my teeth. I mean, I'm not kidding. It hurts my teeth. Oh, your comments are funny. I'm glad you guys see it too. It's not just me. I'm glad it's not just me. Her voice is impossible. What happened in the football game? let me just see what we're gonna watch my video here in a sec with my commentary. 7 months ago, 150 views. We got a back of the time. Thanks, Kobe ate the goat. If you haven't done one, could you do an in-depth on Kobe? Oh, I did an in-depth on Kobe. Just not that many people watched. What's the score here? I just want to see the score. Chargers have the ball at the 35-yard line, threatening to score 1st and 30. Herbert with plenty of time, 5-yard gain, going to be 2nd and 25. All right, check in chat, and then we're going to start this video up. All right, here we go. Yeah, hey, the Zans possibly. It does kind of sound like that. Real quick, how's the volume for you guys? Is that loud enough? That's about as loud as I get it. Chiefs will win. No, I would assume bargain boxer. Yes, I would think the Chiefs win. But they're in Brazil week 1. It's a weird game. They shouldn't be in Brazil for week 1. How's the volume? Things are getting crazy. I'm not talking about the inauguration. If you're in the card market, you've seen this before. And later in this video, we'll use history to determine the right mold for some cards. But first, let's get into this. All right, so Pokemon stuff this was a few months back. Trump will win, hilarious. This is a few months back, but this was what was happening in sports cards 5 years ago during COVID. Same thing. I think this has faded a bit. I don't think it might. This scalpers thing might be a Pokemon thing. I've seen a lot less of it over the last few months. But look at this craziness. Costco opens it, and you got people, old people, running. These aren't kids running for that. There's not one kid in the bunch.
Oh my God!
Pokemon, and we came to bring the.
That's when you know it's gonna fail.
Go. Hey, don't do that, bro. Go.
I actually like what the Chargers did. We'll see, but they just have such a tough division. Looks like they got a flag on a field goal. Let's see. I mean, this is chaos. This is ridiculous. This is what's happened with sports cards prior. Penalty declined.
That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you.
That's what, there
And
goes.
nothing Chargers.
How crazy is gonna get 10 lemons, right? That's what makes it. Give me that. Go ahead. There you go. Hey.
People do, man. People do. Hype, FOMO, market manipulation. This is insane. We'll get to it. The video's worth it. We will get to some better stuff here in a sec. I already learned from this. You know, my content's better. I would have. This is a 2-minute intro. Should have probably been about a minute.
The boom, you know it's on. We bring the boom.
We're ripping Pokemon.
Oh, who is that? We're ripping Pokemon. Oh my God! Hold up. Hold up.
You just made the list.
Terrible.
Shut your damn mouth.
Charizard and Blastoise and.
If you were around in 2020, 2021, we've seen this before. And one thing you know out of it is like it can't last. Is it going to be this way forever? I mean, they could put limits 1 instead of 10 or 2 instead of 5. But it's crazy to see. And yeah, this was sports cards 4 or 5 years ago. Now it's Pokemon. So some of that money moved into Pokemon, some of the hype, the FOMO. People are ripping it. It's fun. People like it for other reasons. But yeah, the price increases. It changes the game because all these people are scalping it, selling it for more. I'm sure the pure base of Pokemon doesn't love that, but it's interesting. It's an interesting follow. It does get into some sports cards here in a sec. So I'm glad it's not what sports cards is right now. It doesn't feel healthy, and I know I see other videos from Pokemon Magic the Gathering world that this is not the healthy way. A lot of them are not loving this and don't see it as sustainable, but time will tell.
Buying new stuff feels great, right? The problem is that every year we're consuming more, producing more, and there's a flip side.
And this is it. That's sports cards. All the modern. In our case, it creates a bunch of cards that are worthless. Nobody wants, and a select few that will hold value over the years, and some you can flip more currently, or So in the video, I get into what I like. So let's break this down right here. We'll take it from right here because this is where I thought the gold was. I probably should have just skipped to this. That you put in your collection and keep for a while. All right, so moving forward, I'm going to give you 7 modern players that fit the mold. What mold is that? Let's go over it. It's the opposite of what you'd call flipping. There's many people in the hobby that want to buy a card and hold on to it for a long time, maybe sell it to retire 20, 30 years, give it to their kids. So, or you just want to build up the value of a collection you're building. These cards in this collection, you'd want to appreciate, let's say 10% a year on average, or hopefully double or triple over the decades. That would be a win. So before I give you the list, just let's go over a couple rules. It has to be wanted by future generations. For instance, on the right, Adrian Dantley was a baller, leading scorer, one of the best scorers in the league. But you could buy his autographed rookie card right now for like $60. And I would argue players like James Harden and the like will fall into that category where down the line, yeah, they're. I did not see the new 007. I don't, this is a idea of mine, showing some of the old videos that nobody watched. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. We'll keep watching for a minute or two here. Hard for me to sit here and watch the video, and I'm not sure it's something you guys even want to do. Cards aren't going to be worth tons of money. Basically, there's many all-stars or Hall of Famers out there that, yeah, they demand value, but their cards are not going to appreciate hand over fist. The next rule is low pop count. It pretty much always matters. Again, we have Frank Thomas, one of the best baseball players of our generation. There's just too many of his cards, too many of his autograph cards. You could buy that for $75. Now it varies in price. So we'll buy. That's why we all get along. I love that too. When I finally heard that copyright free, I'm like, oh, bro, that's it. That's the one. I'll be with Junior and the like, be in that same boat down the line. Give me really good advice, though. I no longer play the music over my voice. The music is through other videos and things like this. So that's something I don't do anymore. I don't play the music while I'm talking. We're just too many of them. I think the final thought that's often overlooked is the player needs to play in a big market. Many people overlook this. Almost nobody thinks about this. Mickey Mantle played in New York. Willie Mays played in New York and San Francisco. All these Laker legends, Boston legends. But when you play in San Antonio, you have a following like Tim Duncan. Jordan played in Chicago. Huge market. The bigger market, they have bigger populations. They have more people that want to invest or collect. And they also have more money than a smaller city. So the bigger cities, the bigger markets definitely matter. And that's often never talked about or never thought about. This is overlooked oftentimes. This leads to bigger populations in the city. More people live there. Many more people live there. Oftentimes in these bigger markets, incomes are higher. People can afford or have more money to spend. There's more fans spread across the country. And hey, Bargain Boxer, goodbye. And bro, thanks for all your support, man. Appreciate it. I'd like to know more. We haven't really chatted before. I'd be interested to know more about you. Often these games are more televised nationally as well. Steph Curry came in the league in 2009 before Panini got into making basketball cards. So there's no Prism, and he just doesn't have a ton of rookie cards. You can count him on less than 2 hands of genuine base rookie cards. Even the autograph rookie cards, very few. You can see here in the PSA 10, his Topps rookie card, there's only 370. Chiefs have the ball at midfield. I just checked on it. I'm not sure what down it is. Let's see. 4th and 1 at midfield. Looks like they're going to go for it. Let's just take a look here. Not even midfield. They're on 48. Are they even going to hike it? 5, 4. I don't think they're going to hike it. It's 11, 20. Oh, they did hike it. And first down. Oh, no, they already got the first down. My bad. They already got that first down. New play. 3 of them. There will in eternity be 373 people that want this card in a PSA 10, and it will always hold its value. When you can look at his Bowman rookie card, they were serial number just to 2009. That's it. There's only 2009 made, period. In a PSA 10, there's 108. Someone emailed me saying Curry's cards won't appreciate. I'm not saying in the next 2 years, but this is the kind of pop counts. These are the kind of things. He's the kind of legend. He has less cards than Kobe. He has, and print runs are lower than Kobe. His print runs are, LeBron's print run of Topps is like 20,000 just in a certain grade. tons of them where you see 100. This was serial number to 2009 or printed only to 2009. Same with this Topps Chrome, only at 999. So you have his Bowman and his Topps Chrome. He only has a few rookies anyhow, and two of them are one is to 2009, the other one's a 999. Curry is a great buy. It's already expensive, but there's just so little of it, and he's a legend. He's fun to watch. He's a legend, and he's likable.
83 again, there'll always be an eternity or 20, 30 years, 10 years.
That's right, STRG. He's going to be up there in the likes of Jordan and Kobe when it comes to collectibles.
Now, people that want the 3-Point Kings rookie card in a PSA 10, and there's very few of them, meaning it will stay a high dollar card.
I'm not going to show every player's all their rookie cards. Just take it for my word, or go do some research for yourself that these players don't have that many rookie cards, and their pop counts are drastically lower than contemporary players or anybody since the 80s, really. So let's get to the second player. Comment below if there's a player you want to see me do. If you've been watching the channel, you might have heard me talk about these players recently. These are the players I believe in. Deeper dive in a video on.
All right, so as hinted to in the thumbnail, Steph Curry, the Bay Area, he fits legendary status.
Brady stuff, if we look at his chart right now, all his carry V55K, unreal. We want to look at Brady. All his stuff is way down. Maybe I'm not saying it's a great time to buy, but it's starting to peak back up according to the index thing. But which one? Let's look at the Bowman. So there's 2,000, almost 3. Just remember what we saw with Curry. I mean, now maybe in a PSA 10, it's far less. Yeah, 475 sells for 10 grand. But if we look at the chart, it's going to be down. I think it looks like it might have a recent pop up. Oh, okay. So it was down a year ago from $15,000 or even $7,500, $8,000 in 2023. And then you hit what? This January 2024, $5 grand. And since then, over the last year and a half, it's done nothing but go up to $8,000. Interesting. Brady, Griffey, and Jordan. Everything else is down. Olajuwon down. Charles Barkley down. It's not the market exploding. It's these big guys that they want to prop it up on, or I don't know what's happening. I really don't understand.
It's a big market. He's a big time legend player. Same thing goes for Tom Brady.
Yeah, you're right, Bargain Boxer. The V Friends is so garbage.
All over the country, and they have a lot of money up there in the Northeast. Tom Brady's cards are also, he doesn't have many rookie cards. Now at 1,000 in a PSA,
there's not a ton of different variation Brady rookie cards. There's just not. And that bodes well for him. Now, his stuff is already so highly priced. That's questionable. His stuff is already so expensive, but it is low pop and there's not a lot of them.
They 10 in this Bowman rookie, it's relatively low, and it really puts in perspective how low the Steph.
By the way, the Chiefs are going for another 4th and 1. Let's just watch that real quick. That their own 30. They're not going to kick the field goal. There's 8 minutes left in the second quarter. It's the second time they've gone for it on 4th and 1. They're going to pass. Mahomes dropping back, hits the running back, and they pick up about 7 yards. They're going to score a touchdown here, I'd assume.
Curry numbers are. When it comes to Brady, again, he just doesn't have that many rookie cards.
Melo doesn't have a chance in hell. I mean, you're lucky if Dwayne Wade goes up. Melo's way below Wade. Chris Bosh doesn't have a chance in hell. You can go buy an auto Chris Bosh rookie card for under $100. No, those guys won't. That's the Adrian Dantley. That's the George Gervin. These guys are George Gervin is a legend, Iceman. Nobody wants his card. It's very specific players. There's 1% of players that make the Hall of Fame. And on top of that, it's like 1% of the 1%, or maybe 5% of that 1% that are collector worthy long run.
There's even a couple of his true rookie cards that are shared with another player, which
Astro, I don't have memberships. I don't know what to do with that. Tell me. I just started going live about 3 weeks ago. So I've been making videos a long time, learning, but lives are still relatively new to me, Astro. And thanks for being here. I haven't seen you much in chat. So you could give me some insight to that. I know in lives, it gives the chatters or the viewers a little more engagement, but I'm really not sure how memberships work. Maybe I should look more into that now that I'm going live more.
Never makes it as hot or outside valuable. Of the card show.
Bargain Boxer, how about, I agree with you, by the way. I'll throw a couple names. Durant won championships, but he bounced around everywhere. He doesn't have a loyal following, but great player. Who else could we throw out there? Wade, I don't think Wade will. And then the new guys are all overprinted, and it's kind of a question mark. Who's it going to be? Rodgers won't go up, no doubt. Oh, agree. No, Favre also had some off the field things, but no, Rodgers won't go up either. None of these NFL quarterbacks. There's too much of it. But even going back to Johnny Unitas and Bart Starr, where there isn't too much of it, it doesn't really sell for what it should. Yeah, Greek Oak has been wanting me to get a P.O. box. He wants to send me something. That would be very nice. So maybe by the end of the month, I'll get a P.O. box. I'll throw it up. But give me till the end of the month. I'm so damn busy. I love the Magic Bird rookie. I mean, that's my favorite card of all time. McGrady doesn't go up. McGrady won nothing. McGrady couldn't win a playoff series. Durant played in Golden State and won 2 titles. Durant played a lot of places. Seattle, Oklahoma, where the hell? Phoenix. Damn, he bounced around more than anyone I could think. Now he's going to be in Houston. That Houston team will be interesting. I don't think Durant will go up either, but he's probably after Curry and LeBron, the third guy, even over Wade. Wade played all that time in Miami. Maybe him and Wade are kind of equal. They have a P.O. box system. Who does? Durant is at least collectible card ever. Is the least collectible card ever. Interesting. Annoy says they have a P.O. box system, but again, I'm not quite sure who is they YouTube or who has a P.O. box system. Unclear or unsure. I'm going to click back this video. We'll go over the last few players I like. If you've been following the channel, you've already seen me talk about these guys, but they're the legends. And these are anyone on this list have small pop count, just not many rookie cards and lower pop count rookie cards.
Area as a Fleer and a
hell no. Collector Charles, Anthony Davis will definitely not go up. Hell no. I love you. I disagree with that one. Anthony Davis. We just looked at Akeem Olajuwon, PSA 10. He has 1 rookie card. There's 300 of them. Sells for $4,000. Anthony Davis is not even in the same realm as Akeem Olajuwon.
Skybox rookie card.
And by the way,
Skybox premium.
We all already know what
he has a few autographs.
We already know what Anthony Davis is going to do in Dallas. He's going to get injured. He's did it his whole career. Poor guy can't stay healthy. Kyrie Irving is going to get injured. As much as I'd love to see Dallas be good and Cooper Flag, they're just always injured. Maybe they start hot, but it's not going to last the whole season. Anthony Davis cannot stay healthy for us. They never would have won the COVID year. Anthony Davis was injured, would have been injured going into the playoffs, but COVID let everyone recover. This old-ass team recover, and then they win a title in COVID.
Rookie card clearly to go for a lot of money, and he's definitely on the list of low absolutely legendary status and played in a huge market.
Chargers, speaking of football, Chargers just held the Chiefs to 3rd and goal, and it looks like this time the Chiefs are going to kick the field goal finally. They're at the 10-yard line, so it's not it would be 4th and goal from the 10. So it's going to be 10-3 with about, 5-6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Settle down, everybody. Step into the throw, okay? You're in the right hands. Throw to Kevin out here? I got drilled when I threw it. Did you get hit on that? Yeah, he was blitzing. I was trying to flop it over, and this guy was standing right in his face. Like the one to Maroney? It was right in his hands. It was over his head. Oh, that one.
I'm going to argue with you, bargain boxer. I saw Cooper Flag at Summer League. Or I'm going to take the other side. Very clear to see he has a huge chip on his shoulder. Wemby wants to be great. Luka has not wanted to be great up until hopefully this year after the kick up his ass getting traded. Cooper Flag wants to be great. I just saw it in that game. The dude is going to do everything extra. So maybe he doesn't come. He's 18 years old. So maybe he doesn't come in on fire, which I'm going to argue he's going to look pretty good or he's going to have his moments. But the more he's going to train right, he's going to play right. He has the perfect NBA body. I do think he's going to be pretty good. Will it happen year one? Unclear. He's not Wemby polished. But he has a fire of, I'm not going to just be lazy. I'm not going to go through the motions. I'm in the NBA. He's got his head down grinding. That's the vibe I got from him. I mean, Sean Kemp's a great player. He's a cool player. When someone says Larry Bird needs more love, yes. I mean, Larry Bird's a legend. Sean Kemp was good. Sean Kemp was fun to watch. Sean Kemp, I'm not taking in my top 100 NBA players of all time. Maybe top 100. Maybe. Probably not. Yeah, I appreciate that, Astro. After it's the weekend, it's Friday. So this weekend I'll look into getting memberships and see. I think it's pretty easy to activate.
Let's join the 700 Home Run Club.
Albert Pujols is the next player that fits this list. He's a legend, World Series winner, 700 home runs, and again, just not a ton of rookie cards. And the rookie cards he does have are very low pop counts. So I'm trying to keep some balance here. We have baseball, football, basketball. You could argue St. Louis is not the biggest market in the world. He did end up playing in Anaheim and LA. You could make that argument, but his cards are priced a little bit lower than.
Let's pause it. Can I put this over here? I would assume. Yeah. Let's talk it through with the chat. It's a slower night because the NFL game. By the way, 10-3. I think the Chiefs just kicked a field goal. This is it. Perks, make it even more. Level 1, $4.99. You get badges, emoji, a membership-only live chat, early access to new videos, member-only shorts, interesting, member shout-outs, level 2, members-only live streams. Do you have to do givvies for this isn't really, I don't like, the whole monetization thing, but this is organic. This is normal. This is what a lot of channels do. This hobby is so funny. Have convicted felon brokering this. Could you believe that? I thought that by the way, the video came out. I was pleased with the video. I was happy with how it turned out. It kind of covered all the things I wanted to cover. I thought it flowed well. What the hell? I don't know what the hell to call level 1 name. Hey, Astro, appreciate that, bro. I'll get that off here. I'll work on this offline. I'll figure out a name and all this. We'll give some, I'll add the membership. But Astro, thank you so much, man. That's going to buy me some dinner, $5. Yeah, Vince Carter, you have to win titles. Vince Carter couldn't win playoff series. Great player.
Other players on this list somewhat because of that market.
Oh yeah, he went to prison. I think he did 4, 5, 6 years in prison. But the thing that got me was he said he started putting his money into cards in 2018 from private equity. Well, he got out of jail in 2018. So a lot of people in the comments have referenced, well, private equity means something else. We can all understand what that means. My question is all the connections, how he shines them over, how he gets them. Is the Logan Paul thing fake? The Logan Paul, looking back on it, maybe at the time we're all in it. Looking back at that video, it's awfully odd. It's awfully too good, too perfect for camera. I don't know. It's a little weird. And then G.I. Joe with this big ass smile, he didn't look really mad. He just lost $3 million in fraud, and it was just too perfect.
And you think of a basketball player, Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, someone who just wasn't a flashy player.
Who are the other guy? Yeah, so this is a new thing for me. I don't know if I'll keep doing this. I have Ichiro on there, super low pop counts, PSA 10 Bowman for only 223. Curious if this has gone up. It was $600 in January of 2025. The Gary V. You could go get an Ichiro PSA 10, who's a legend, or you could get this Gary V for $55K. Ichiro. Let's look up Ichiro. What a great fun player he was. What card was I looking at in the video? Yeah, the Bowman. Okay. PSA 9 selling for $55. There's only 1,300. I thought I was off the screen for a second there. My bad. I don't know. Had a moment. And a PSA 10. $520. So the market's not exploding. Calm down. It was selling for how much? $600 back in January. So you can get it cheaper today. And if we go scroll down, the last sale, in fairness, I don't like when it spikes down. The sales have really been closer to $600 than $520. Let's look at the last 2 years on this card. Pretty flat, a little trend up. That's good. I mean, Ichiro should have a trend up. Beautiful card. So you can pay $520 for this legend on the baseball field, or you could spend $55,000 for this legend grifter. Who you taking? Sports Car Queen says she watched growing up Dr. J and Larry Bird. Yeah, I was born 85. My grandfather, who we haven't talked to in 25 years or so, had Laker season tickets in the 80s. You know, he was a somebody, let's say. I don't know. Good seats. You know, I went a couple times with my dad, and you know, they have servers bringing you stuff. I saw Arsenio Hall a couple rows in front of me. I was 6 or 7, but I knew I have home footage of me at 4 years old listing off the Lakers starting lineup. So I mean, Larry Bird is awesome. His highlights, if you have, I mean, they cheer you up seeing Larry Bird highlights. It's like, holy cow, this guy was doing this in the 80s. And the same thing with Magic. Now, my one take on Dr. J, I was going to start this video with highlights. The era does show. He's a legend, but the era does show. There's guys today. He was so pretty and so smooth and so skilled for the 70s. But there's some guys today like Durant who do, you know, similar, if not way more skilled, better shooter. But Dr. J his highlights, they did show age. They did. When you go watch Magic and Bird's highlights, wow, they could be doing that today. They look better than the guys doing it today. Who else is in this? I didn't realize I had Ishiro on here. Who else we got on here? Miguel Cabrera, $275 for a PSA 10 rookie card. Miguel Cabrera. Oh, Kelsey. I have Kelsey on here. $145. There's only less than 1,000 in a PSA 10. Not sure if you can see that because let's see. So Kelsey on this list of low pop count. Here's his Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, 273 in a piece. It's not like there's going to be a ton of these coming in. It's $150. So you can get one of the best tight ends of all time for $150, or you could go buy that $55,000 Gary V. Ridiculous. Crazy. I did put Joker for $750, yes. I don't know what this card's doing right now, but for $750 at a PSA 10 with only 1,200. See, back in 2050, there's 24,000 PSA 10 Wemby cards of this same prism. Back in 2015, 10 years ago, they printed, the PSA pop count's 1,200. You see the issue here. You already know it if you're watching, but that's the issue. That's the biggest issue. Yeah, that is funny that the AI is named Gronk. Here's his select premier level, $500. There's 150 of them. Or you could go get the Gary V card for $55,000. It's insane. I mean, it's really insane. What are we on? Twitter? Sports cards? What do we got here? Extend 16 homer. Oh, what's going on with my fantasy team? Let's take a look real quick. My dumbass. Oh my God. I'm in the playoffs. I'm checking my team. Yesterday, Paul Skeens pitches great. I don't think he gave up a run, 8 Ks, something like this. Just pitches phenomenal. I didn't fucking start him. I'm so, I was winning, but it's still, now it's 8-3 instead of 10-0. It's a little bit closer. I'm a little uncomfortable here. Let's see what we did today. One for a bad hitting day. Who hit the home run? Stanton picked him up. God, they were stupid for letting him be there. If we go down to pitching, Jesus, Peterson pitched terrible. I knew he would. What's the matchup? Well, give me just a minute here. I'm frustrated with that. I'm losing stolen bases. I'm up on homers, decent, down by 1. All right. His ERA is God. His pitching has been awful. So I should win, but stupid mistake not pitching Skeens in the playoffs. What a dumbass. I know if you've been here, I heavily believe in it. Jeff Wilson. Yeah. I heavily believe in this Magic stuff. It's just, this is the high end. This is the most expensive sales all time, 2023, 2022. But if we go to eBay, is my eBay still open? Yeah. I mean, you could get the Alpha's the very first year of Magic, the very first year. A PSA 10 is going to sell for more. There's very few. There's like 10 copies. There's not many of these graded at all. And they're people have played with these in the last 93 to now, 30 years. So there's not a ton of good high copies left. And yeah, that's just a land, but what did I see earlier? PSA 9, first year of Magic the Gathering. I see lots of value here. And so does Rudy, by the way. So does the guy that's making content and has got his whole life wrapped up into it. He's making content for 9 years. I mean, he's on the same page. He doesn't understand, maybe he's worried it never will. I don't agree. I think at some point people look back and they put money here. Here's a PSA 8 Alpha, $100. I would recommend going 9s and 10s. That's what's going to hold the. We've seen with sports cards, 10s really hold a prime value, but it's just incredible what some of this how cheap some of this Alpha stuff is. This one's $44. I should buy it. It's a 6, but I mean, yeah, I don't want a 6. If for this cheap, you want the 9s and 10s. You really want the 10s. The 10s you're going to have to pay a little more. Let's type up here PSA 10. The Alphas are going to be more expensive. Yeah, a couple grand. They're all over 1,000. Here's one for 770, as it should. I mean, they all should be that much. It's the very first year of Magic the Gathering ever. It's in a PSA 10. There's like 5 copies of each of these cards in a PSA 10. PSA 9's probably more gettable, doable, reasonable, affordable. 200, 300, 250. Now, obviously, you see in sports cards, 10s is where it's at, but there's 9 or 10 of these. Let's just look it up. Magic the Gathering Alpha PSA Pop. And we'll just scroll down looking at the 9s and 10s. 10 9s, 4 10s. 15 and 8, 2 and none, 0 0, 17 and 4. 7 and 54. I mean, there's 54 copies of this card graded. There's 14 copies of this card graded total. 2 and a 10, 2 and a 9. So when you're looking at these, there's 4 copies of this card graded. None in a 10, 2 and a 9. Here's a bigger one. Animate Dead. There's 60 copies total. 13 and a 10, 14 and a 9. And that's the biggest one we've seen. I mean, let's scroll down for a bigger number. Keep scrolling because we haven't found one. There's 67. Anything breaking 70? Yeah, this card right here. 77 of them. There's 5 and a 10 and 29 and a 9. There's none of these things. There's just none of these things. Yeah, let's take out the football game. There's a minute 40 left. Chargers are at about the 20-yard line, looking to score again. The Chiefs need to hold it. They don't need to do anything. They got Patrick Mahomes and one of the best offenses. Xavier Worthy's out for the game, by the way. They don't want to go down halftime 17-3 in Brazil. In about 10 minutes, we'll go check out the box. Oh, no, is Gio ripping boxing? I wasn't sure. He said, no, he's ripping some product he wanted to check in on. I don't care about the product. We'll watch his channel for 2 minutes, see what's up. He supports this channel. He comes on, very kind of him, very nice of him. And I'll do the same for him. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong, Astro. And it does show that there's not that much demand for it. But when you see $50,000, $100,000 going into that Chocobo Modern, eventually money's got to move back to that alpha stuff and beta stuff. It just I could be wrong. It's shocking it's so cheap now, but you are right. And it does show a lack of demand for it. More would be graded if there was high demand. But I'll also make the argument, most of these alpha cards, there's not tons of them. It was the first print run, and they're not going to be in great shape. They're 30-something years old, and they've been played with a lot. So there's not going to be a ton of 9s and 10s out there in this stuff. Let's check IG. I don't know. I love Marshawn Lynch. Talk about real. So this is the guy, the card father, that you're telling me I have to check out and just double check. And yeah, he only has 170 followers. He's new to the stuff. He says he has a bunch of cards he wants to get rid of, thousands and tens of thousands. You are not wrong. I probably need some proof that he worked for PSA. Not only that, he definitely had a lot of insight, but who knows? Here's what I will say. The dude was talking way fast. He's very nice guy, shared a lot, personal life, PSA, but it worries me with it was high energy and fast, and that's always, I'm not saying anything. He's probably did really work for PSA, very nice guy, but who knows? He posted this on his thing. The card, I thought it was, no, not that. Who the hell cares? Any of this? What did he post that he sent me? I don't even know. Anyways, this is the guy coming. We'll see. I have no clue. Don't know what to expect. Can't vouch for him, but he wants to give some PSA insight. Let's get a feel for this based off his. Let's get a feel.
Hey guys, well, first things first, the store would be open right now. other than the fact that I'm going back to Florida to visit my mom. And
I told him if he hypes his eBay store, that we all get to give him shit. You know, I told him, hey, if you do it, I'm gonna give you shit, and so's my chat. So fair. He asked if I could highlight his Instagram. Well, I've already done that for him twice now. You know, I told him I'll probably have it up tomorrow while he's on. So sure. But if he does do more of this, then yeah, we're gonna cut him and give him some shit.
some friends here this coming week, like
nope.
Hey everyone, I just want to say a special thank you to this small crew that has been there with me for so much, whether it was supporting me for my first time stepping on.
So this guy will come on tomorrow, probably early in the live between 5 and 5:30. He's claiming he worked for PSA. He did have a lot of insight. I mean, he did. Sure, we had an hour conversation. He talked a lot about his personal life first. So give me the backstory. He worked for PSA about a year and a half ago for 6 months. He had a lot to say. I mean, he really is. He sure sounds like he knows. I mean, he sure sounds like he worked there based off the conversation. I mean, tons and tons of stuff to say.
On stage at an NPC show or rooting me along when I was trying to take mental skill performance.
All right, I'm over it. I just want to know what I don't care. I hope I've kind of told him. I care. We all just want to hear about PSA. You guys want to hear about PSA. And he also got into the different stages, 11 different steps and this department and that. We don't give a shit. We want to know the dirt, the insight. And he had some. He definitely has some. But I do think card.com, you're right. I need to make sure. I need to somehow get some proof this dude actually worked for PSA. Breaking news. Fanatics Fest 2026 will be July 16th and 19th during the FIFA World Cup in New York City. Now, you do realize the FIFA World Cup is all the way across the country in LA. Wouldn't it have made more sense to have this the same place where all the people are going to be for the FIFA World Cup? That's kind of odd. I mean, I know their place is New York City. Why during the World Cup? All right. I'm not in love with that. And it's odd also because the World Cup's going to be in LA. It's interesting. Did halftime just hit? I think halftime just did. The Chargers score, by the way? I'm going to check. It's a commercial, but the viewers just about 15, 20 new people showed up. It's like, oh yeah, it must be halftime. Oh, they did hold them to a field goal. Okay. 13-3.
The case hit market is starting to soften, guys.
Yeah, because it's fucking worthless. They're worthless. Oh, 45 seconds left. Hey, Chargers could do anything in 45 seconds.
And the biggest thing that I saw,
although I think Rashid Rice is suspended and now Xavier Worthy's out the game. That's two big weapons for them.
Was these trade nights.
I don't care.
This is the moment Kevin knew his weekend at the card show was fucked. If you know, you know. Why won't you die already, Beckett Magazine? Rest in peace. Fuck.
I don't get this. 200. I don't understand. Beckett Magazine, how are you still around? Well, I didn't even know it was still around, but why are you fucked?
This is the moment Kevin knew his weekend at the card show was fucked. If you know, you know. Why won't you die already, Beckett Magazine?
That made no sense to me. I don't understand it.
Bow to the masters. Break it down.
How much did this sell for? Whatever it sold for, it's too much. Is this SCV? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I didn't know till the moment we interview. He's big on these pumping these quarterbacks and dumping. But yeah, what do you buy? How much does this sell for? You're going to give us a price? Sold for 12 grand total. 12,000 total.
Shut your damn mouth.
The biggest name in trading card grading just made an announcement that's going to make a huge ripple effect in the hobby.
It's going to make a huge ripple effect in the hobby.
PSA just recently announced that when you send cards in for grading and get hit with that incredible dopamine rush when you see that your grades are ready.
Is this guy's voice? I can't stand this guy's voice. Maybe we're talking about the last video. This guy's voice is super annoying, but it's not AI. So I think, God, that's your boy Boston Card Hunter. Oh boy.
No! No!
Thrilling card content. This is what Magic did. Magic brought in all the IPs, Spider-Man, SpongeBob, Final Fantasy, and that's what they're selling now. And that's why you got a $48,000 card here. We'll check on this over the next 8 days. It ends in 8 days. It's a $47,000 card right now for a CGC 8 on this Chocobo. I think there was 77 in the whole product. There was these 77 gold Chocobo. They were huge chase, and now you have one selling for this. If this is going to sell for this, yes, that old Magic the Gathering is completely undervalued. Way undervalued. Let's see this Chiefs game. They had the ball, yeah, 10-3. And they're already in scoring range. Scoring positions, 17 seconds, 3rd and 10 at the 35. And there's another flag. The flags in these first 2 games, the flags yesterday were rough, especially towards the Eagles. I had no money on. I'm not for either team. The Eagles ended up winning, but I thought the refs were definitely helping the Cowboys.
So Topps will send me free cards? Get out of here. Absolutely true. It's called the no purchase necessary sweepstakes. But why do they got to do this? When Topps puts autographs parallel.
I mean, 5,000 likes. Good for you. So,
and special inserts in the packs, they print the odds either on the box.
Is that this just, if this is real, the 5,000 people like this, it just shows you how many new people, idiots, have no idea what they're doing into the hobby. This is a video only for people that have no clue what the fuck they're doing.
On the pack or printed online. Now, legally, that makes it a sweepstakes. And in the US and Canada, the law says if you run a sweepstakes, you must give people a way to enter without paying. First thing I do is I put this URL of the checklist into ChatGPT and I ask it to please search for any new eligible products.
What is happening right now? He's trying to get free stuff from Topps. I am so lost at this. 5,000 likes for what? Just everyone wants something for free?
Next, take a number 10 envelope, which is just your standard size regular.
Well, here, if you want free Topps cards, do this. So stupid.
Large envelope, and Topps specifically states number 10 envelope. Put your name and return address up here, and then the address, which is in the instructions, you put here. But
I can't. All right.
What's going on, guys? Check this one out. Jackie Robinson, best wishes, inscribed, signed index card, fresh.
Oh, look, sports is helping another entitled bitch get away with a crime that he should be castrated for. First, let's build the case for entitled. Perfect game showcases, tournaments, scouts, all that inside baseball stuff. And baseball is an MLB because it's not a monopoly.
I think this guy has the right message. I think I know nothing. He could be bigger. You know, what do I know? I know nothing. I'm just a viewer. I'm just watching and giving my critique. I don't know what's going on based off all the stuff. All his backgrounds, he just changes to, but I like his message. I do. He's talking the same stuff I am.
Or anything, but they really know a lot of people everywhere. This is a summer league team. This is more scouts because obviously he didn't make it. Now I'm really just flexing some skills on how good I am checking.
Like, what's happening? I mean, he has a good. What is going on? I'm passing.
Castillo not able to run it down. Oh my! Be careful. Oh, that's always a little bit of a dicey. Castillo not able to run it down. Oh my! Be careful. Oh,
to be 18. King of cards. All right, CM Punk, no selling our booth.
Guys, come through, guys, come through.
Chiefs, did they just hit a field goal? It looks like Harrison Butker, and now they're setting up for halftime. We'll pop into Geo's. It's 6:34. I said I'd pop in for a couple minutes. He'll come on next Saturday. I'll have a show prepared for him, so it should be a good show next Saturday, which this is Geo, okay. And there's another guy here, but not live. Oh, is Geo live? What's happening? Is he wearing lipstick? Is that just my camera? Does it look like that for you guys? Why does it look like he's wearing lipstick? He's not. I'm sure he's not. That doesn't even look like the Geo I know. Is that Mike Geo? What the hell? That doesn't even look like Geo. Maybe that's not Geo. Is that Geo's brother?
The audio, dude, we started. By the way, Bartley, yes, we'll do credit on all of those. Give me 2 seconds.
Is it just me or he's wearing lipstick? Geo. Why does it look like that?
Like the professor. I guarantee, by the way, doesn't know who Tom Petty is. Loser.
Running down a dream. Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Nationals for 2.
What I listen to
Maybe
Tom
somebody's sitting
Petty.
there right
Yes.
now. I mean, I'm just saying. I just don't get it. Breakers are losers. Running down a dream. It's American Girl, you.
Yeah, but running down. Tom Petty sings the above ass. And Breakers. I'll be nice. Breakers are losers. Sorry, Gio.
What a terrible take. Of course I'm talking about it, and I'm watching his chat, you perverts.
Apparently he's watching the chat.
God. If the people in your
Say
chat
something to
don't roast you
Gio.
for not knowing American Girl, pathetic. I guarantee you.
Usa, I could barely hear your music. What are you talking about? I didn't even hear the music in the background. You gave me 2 seconds. Mike Petty ain't no Tom Petty. We'll put that.
Up with credit.
Maybe Gio could tell us how this works.
I've heard Bowman Chrome's supposed to be pretty good. There's a couple big name prospects, which is nice. Jack Caglioni's going to have his rookie stuff in there as well. How does this work? Get out of here. You can't even hear anything. Why could
Mike is out from out of nowhere. Good to
You
see
should
you,
buy a
Mike.
team, though, just for fun. A cheap team for all the free content I've been giving you.
I should what? What?
By the way, Bart,
Did he just say I should buy a cheap team for all the content I've been giving you? Get out of here. Oh, where'd he go? What happened? Your camera feed dropped.
oh, yeah, there it is, Bartley. I got it now.
Gio, it looks like you're wearing lipstick, bro. Put it in the chat. He's watching the chat. Why does it look like he's wearing lipstick?
Rockies are solid.
Oh, yeah,
Verlander's
Tom
done a little
Petty's.
bit better.
I got to be in the mood, but yeah,
Charlie
Tom
Rendon's
Petty's
got
good.
patch autos, which is nice. All right, Bartley. I got you right now. The whole family. I should have brought Hannah.
I still don't know how this shit works. What do I click on a team to buy? I don't understand. Panini Impeccable Baseball, full case PYT insane checklist buy for $20. So you get into this break for $20 and I get a whole case. So wait a minute, $20 gets me a team for the case? That seems too good.
Oh, God. All your sponsor money, break it out. $20. Yeah, Bartley, give me the
That's
team
what it says.
finest again so I can knock them off. I've got your credit amount pulled up on DC.
First time ever on Fanatics. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Anything I'd sell you for $20. You know what, Professor? Actually, you know what, Professor? By the way, there is. Can you hear me, Jason, or no? Because you've never shopped here before. You get a discount. I think you get free 20. Is it SCN 20? Somebody in the chat will know the discount code. I don't. Oh, you got a free $25.
But it says on the left,
Jason, go. I'm gonna make the Diamondbacks $25.
that the case is.
Making 25. Go buy them. Nobody else touch the Diamondbacks, please. Yeah, Jay, go buy the Diamondbacks. There you go. They're free. Boom, roasted. Okay, Bart Lee. Oh shoot, that was the wrong. Hang on.
Put my
don't do
card
that, Jay. That's the
information in
wrong-
right now. I don't know what the hell's happening. The problem is I don't know what the hell's
Jason, the link
happening.
on the bottom of your screen is impeccable. Number 5.
I'm not. Hey, by the way,
I bet there's.
I'm not buying. I'm not participating. It's completely against everything I'm saying. Love you, Gio. I can't play. But it does say on the left, just so we understand. Panini Impeccable Baseball, full case, insane checklist, buy from $20. What does that mean? Prize unlocked if break fills.
Yankees.
Charles says do it for the content. I mean, I don't want to sit here and watch the product being open. I could give two shits.
Bro, here we go.
I'm lost, Gio. On the left, it says 24 The PYT break. What the hell does that mean?
But even 550. 550 credit. I'll just assign all of them to you, Bartley. La la la, here we go. Whoa. Rocking all over the world. Thank you, sir. There's different pricing for different breaks depending on which one you're in, Jay. But if you click on the break that says number 5, 2025 Panini Impeccable PYT, number 5, the Diamondbacks have been adjusted to $25 there. Just for you.
Do I want that? What is in the Diamondbacks? I don't want it. Okay.
Bartley.
No, but we do Timmy.
Yankees.
They like, I don't know how they know it. It must be a meme or something. Timmy. Or maybe they watch at that young age, but I doubt it. Yeah, but Carroll's not going to be a rookie that year, right? Oh, Colby Carroll?
We're talking about card ladder is useless. Yes,
Yeah, Corbin Carroll. But Corbin, it's not a, so no people just don't care about rookies anymore. I care about rookies. I don't know. I really don't want to buy the Diamondbacks, but I have free 25. How do I use that? And then he's giving me the team for 25. That's awfully nice, but I just don't want to sit here and watch the product. And I'm not a fan of the breaking rooms. The halftime show is fantastic. What's going on with, oh, damn it. What's going on? Oh, damn. Okay. Whoa. Can I show? Can you, 2 seconds? Hello. Jesus. It doesn't matter what she's singing. Sorry. Wow. All right. Get off that tab. Distracting. You can get a logo man or a no-name prospect. I'm not doing it. Love Gio, not doing it. The only reason I got a, yeah, no, I'm not doing, oh, here we go. 25, 80 for the Braves, 85 Tigers, 95 Astros, 95 Angels. Who's the most expensive? 195 for the A's because Nick Kurtz. Damn.
I like that the idiots in the chat over there. It's going to take forever. We've been live for a few minutes, perverts. It's not going to take forever. Shut up.
He's talking to you guys.
Over here. My man Lincoln over there. Professor, buy the Diamondbacks, you dummy. I marked them down to $25 for you at the bottom of the screen. How are you a teacher and can't figure out how to buy?
I got it, bro.
This is unbelievable. What college did you go to? Charles, correct. The Nationals are expensive because of the two. They call it the Harvard of Arizona. Isn't that an online school? Theo's asleep. Good deal.
I went to college in Korea.
I will give him 2 more seconds. If he doesn't do it, we're just going to put him back to. We'll put him back to 40. Did they not teach you how to hit like enter and?
It wants a credit card.
Can't do it. Okay. What a clown! What a clown! You're good. Of course, I want your credit. What do you think you pay with IOUs?
Oh, I already put it in.
Whittier Regional Vocational Technical High School, Haverhill, Massachusetts, Micah, and I'm the most famous alum. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Lincoln, my question will be, like, it seems like we don't have to get nasty, Lincoln, but it sounds like you were the only thing I ever read was just buy this once, Professor, for the experience. All right, I'm going to buy it. Oh, God, now I put it back to 40. Let's see. But even still, where's my free money? Autofill link? You got here. Take this off real quick. Let me just see something. Move this. Come on. Move this over here. Give me 2 seconds. I already put my goddamn info in. No, I'm not doing that. Oh my God, so stupid. And by the way, he gave me a $40 team for 25. You know, I mean, I know I said I had a free 25, but I don't know how to use it. And he gave me, $15. They're not an expensive team as is. I'm not going for anything huge. All right. Geo Next Saturday will be fun. Make that cash.
17 years for us. Yeah, next Saturday's going to be fun. I agree. Stand my ground.
How long we been going? Is the game back? No, it was still the. Oh my goodness, that halftime show! You're missing out. I hope you got it on the other channel. What? Oh, because it's in Brazil. Okay, all right. My goodness, yes, very Jordan. Yes, the halftime show. Charles, I already discussed it earlier. I was going to ban Lincoln. The chat did kind of say to ban him. They were kind of on either or. He kind of went crickets. He doesn't want to call in Mike. When Mike's here with Lincoln, Lincoln feels empowered. That's just what it is. When Mike has a lot of credibility. Mike's been in every channel for years. Mike has some good things to say most often, but for whatever reason, when Mike is in the chat with Lincoln, Lincoln feels like, he feels empowered. And we've asked him to stop over and over. I've already said, we're going to ban him. So Charles, I left it up to chat before. Do we ban him or do we keep him here? I'm kind of over him at this point. Create a new account, Lincoln. We know who you are. NFL. Oh, no doubt. And nothing touches the NFL. The product is superior. Everywhere, baseball has a loyal following, but it's every day. NBA is too much. Like the regular season's garbage. NFL, it's 17 game. The more they extend it, it makes every game less, but by far the best product. One game Monday, one game Thursday, everything in a chunk on Sunday. The way it's polished or presented, it's perfect for TV. NFL is by far, and I'm an NBA guy, but I watch every down of the NFL. I mean, the NFL is by far the best. Orlando says no one should be banned. That was kind of what some of them said earlier, but then they kind of changed their tune as the guy kept talking. Bargain Boxer says to keep him. Hey, if you guys say keep him, I'll keep him. I have no problem. If anyone gets out of line, give them a 15-minute timeout. We're here for fun mostly, but it's slightly imaginary line. Yeah, I just know that there was some other chatters in there the other day that didn't appreciate Lincoln much, and I heard about it afterwards. We went through a lot. There's a lot more people here at the moment. This Gary V card sold for $55,000. Ridiculous. If you've been here this long, I told you we'd circle back, but $55,000. Collector Charles is over him. I'll say that. Yeah, why things makes me little. I won't. Yeah, Lincoln, every time we bring up Lincoln, he goes crickets. So be it. I was a diehard NBA fan for years. Now it's unfortunate how whiny they are. They make so much more money than the refs. You could buy the Barkley PSA 10 7,000. There's 245 of them. You could buy the Jordan PSA 9 for 20. You could buy two of them for the price this stupid ass Gary V sold for. The Curry rookie Tops. Let's go to the Chrome. Tops Chrome in a PSA 10. There's only 999 of these. Now it did sell for 40 grand. It's still less than the Gary V card sold for. In a PSA 10, there's 61. So which card would you rather have? This for $15,000 less, or for some dumbass reason, this $55,000 Gary V? Sports card Queen, love it. Did you buy it, Mike? Hilarious. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. PSA Mickey Mantle you can buy for under $55K, no doubt. Like, it is so stupid. It's so dumb. This is $55,000. All these other guys are legends. Roberto Clemente, PSA 7 rookie, 21 grand. The PSA 8 and 9 go much higher, but a PSA 7 of this card is huge. There's no Gary V sold for more than double this card. It's unreal. Believe in the vintage magic. I think we've kind of covered that enough. How long we've been going? Hour 50s felt like 20 minutes. Guys, I got 10, 15 minutes left. I can't believe we've been going for an hour 50. Actually, let's take a look. It's 16 minutes. We won't watch. Oh, I thought there was. Yeah, Timmy's lack of financial education. Now, he calls the Timmies the idiots, the new people, the people buying up all the modern.
Folks, welcome back. I'm Rudy with Alpha Investments. We're going to just have a
Mahomes 12 for 21 in the first half, one-time sack, 98 yards, no touchdowns. Herbert threw for one touchdown, 171 yards, 12 for 18, and he also got sacked once. The second half is starting up right now. I'm assuming we'll lose some viewers. I wanted to I know NFL's on. I want to watch NFL, but I did say I'd be going on Fridays. Normally NFL is not on Fridays. I just wanted to stay consistent. I'll be back on tomorrow at 5. We got a guy from supposedly, allegedly an ex-PSA employee. I talked to him for an hour off the air. Someone mentioned carddeal.com that I need to verify some proof that he worked for PSA. And Tom, maybe you know more. And no one ever talks out from PSA. He had quite a bit to share. I mean, he definitely had some tea to spill, which we'll hear tomorrow night. But I do think you're right that I need to find that for sure he worked for PSA.
A short conversation today addressing one of the most common questions I get asked in this industry of cardboard. And that is the whole question on percentages versus raw dollars. So today we're not going to be shilling Rudy's face in 10 years on YouTube and memes and jokes and sign up for my Patreon and we're going to chat. I'm not going to sell you on buying anything. We'll do that tomorrow. I promise. I won't let you down. But today is more of
I haven't seen this. We'll watch the next 30 seconds and decide then. I have not seen this.
How do I handle Rudy? I was like most people. I didn't buy Magic collector boxes during the crash. Rudy?
Jordan, thanks for stopping by.
I was like most people. I was bearish on Pokemon during the, rougher beginning eras of Scarlet Violet. So, when you have things like Wildsville Drain...
All right, none of us know any of that stuff. It's not our stuff, so no, I think no. But he does. He just spills some good stuff. I mean, a lot of knowledge, a lot of insight. Really smart guy and doesn't sell anything. Completely real. Well, I think I'm running out of stuff here. We can check Whatnot real quick. Actually, try one more thing. Football game is back on. Mahomes is tossing the Chiefs ball down, 13-6, I assume they hit that field goal at the end. Was it, I assume? Give me 30 seconds here. We have every Luka rookie card, most expensive running back cards. I don't know. How long ago was this? 7 months ago. Before the channel did any, was really getting views. But do you remember when this was going on? They're ripping the jersey cards to prove a point, like the stupidest point ever, as if you already didn't know. And my point is those jerseys behind me are in these cards. It's logistics. They're saying, oh, it's a different name. That's just because they have 1,000 Aaron Rodgers and they need to know where to bring the green jersey to. But it doesn't mean Rodgers wore it at all. They're just discovering these people.
It is two separate pieces of cloth. There appears to be no names or tags. This is not... It's definitely glued in, too.
In the name of science.
In the name of stupidity. Everybody already knows this shit. I mean, my God, it's been this way since 1998.
The back, the enclosed officially licensed material is not associated with any specific player.
I need that golden eye beat behind it.
Team or event. Okay. And
this guy so I want to say it. This guy has how do I want to put this? Some speed vibes. That's probably the best way to put it. Some speed vibes.
Let's find the fucking thing. And here's look what's showing up here. Who is Chris Rodriguez? Whoa.
Hey, welcome, B-Car.
Whoa, Chris Rodriguez. Here's the patch that was with it, right?
My bad. I thought Chiefs were getting the ball. It looks like did they throw up? I didn't look like Mahomes was coming on the field, but it's 3rd and 9 Chargers.
It's a great patch, but this is what it is, Chris Rodriguez.
And they're just showing Mahomes. Did Mahomes throw an early interception? I can't imagine. It's only been 50 seconds. It's already 3rd and 9.
Thanks, man. Let me know what you think. Ooh. And there you go.
Everyone was doing this 7 months ago. It was a big thing. It's so stupid.
Purple.
Chargers got the
jersey. So it's authentic, huh?
authentic, huh?
Now here's the controversial part.
You know, cards like this Jalen McMillan. I think I said Jared.
No, I'm trying. Well, me eventually. Dan the card man will come on to do an interview eventually, but he's right. This is such old news. He says it's 5 years old. This is 30-year-old news. We all knew this. Everyone just knew and uneducated.
Yep, it's Jalen. And it says OJ Howard on the back of it, and they're shocked that it says OJ Howard when it's in a Jalen McMillan card. And it's like, guys,
We've been going almost 2 hours. Anyone want to call in here at the end of the show? Keep it going. Give some fun. Give us some entertainment. Bring the heat. It's pinned. The link. Tomorrow we'll have this supposedly PSA guy on.
you look on the back of the card. It says it's not associated with any player, event, or match. So why does it matter what the heck they're putting in there? Why are people still shocked about the fact that is happening? And then do they have no reading comprehension? Can they not look at the back of the card and say it's not associated with a player? Why are you guys blowing up about this? This is a non-issue. I just told them that people are still surprised that fake patches are out there. It's just like, guys, this is 5 years old. Why are people in 2025 still getting shocked by this? And
Hey, me without a beard.
Jason, this is Professor Sports Card.
It's been a minute. Episode 1. Who knew I'd be creating YouTube videos to talk Jerry's Rockin' Cards? We're just going to check out a good or bad. Chargers punted, so Chiefs are going to get the ball here. Commercial. Don't know this guy. Never seen anything. 144 subscribers. Jerry's Rockin' Cards.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jerry's Rockin' Cards. My name is Jerry, and I'm super excited to be here and talking about baseball cards and showing baseball cards. This is my very first video. It's my very
Shut your damn mouth.
first YouTube video ever done about anything. So it's pretty exciting, to be honest.
A new card YouTuber. Good luck, my friend. Good luck.
I'm hoping to sell this whole thing.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
There's over 400 cards.
Okay.
So I know if you're interested.
How much is it?
I would like to get around $400.
$400 for the whole thing?
Our favorite card collector, too. What a winner. He's a winner. Oh, no way. Bro, I'm tired. I bet you're tired. Phil is here. Phil, I would love to chat with you for a bit. Take anything you're thinking. I know it's late. I know the football game's on. But hey, we got time served court watch Phil in the building. Hell yeah.
Case included?
Case included.
Oh, wow. Anything special?
There's a couple of Jaden Daniels there.
How much is that?
100.
Okay. How much is that?
75.
All garbage. All not worth. Is all ridiculous.
Do you have any room on this? Is a lot?
Yeah, I got some room. Like I said, I just want it out of my house.
Yeah.
No, STRG, he just had another scandal on like real estate in Hawaii. He says it's all his manager and the people doing that, but there was another big he's in another scandal with he's in another scandal with real estate, this time in Hawaii. I saw the thumbnail, Orlando. The video's 30-something minutes. That's a long time to put into it. I don't want to put that much time into watching a sports card video. I mean, I'm shooting a 2-hour live, hilarious, but it's fun. Hey, well, Phil, glad you got to pop in. Real glad you got to pop in.
What about like this with these?
Do like 450.
I think we're close.
Yeah, I know. I wish the guy luck. I wish him luck. I have no hate. It's not easy, and just sitting in front of a camera talking is just not going to work. But all the luck in the world.
I would have said closer to 4 because I really want to be closer to like 2.25 on this. I want to be closer to like 75 on that. So I'm really thinking like 250, 150. So I would pay.
Shut your damn mouth.
Donald Trump? Yeah!
Well, look at this prima donna.
Put him in a body bag!
Sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. Last one.
Say his name and
What do you
he
want, like,
appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
From London and Tokyo. All right, we got Gio with the new video 5 hours ago. Let's go rip it. Let's go see. Let's go see how he does. Breaking, ruining the sports card market with crazy pricing. a little long, 25 minutes for the video. My plan, one polished video a week, just like the Shine video, which I was very pleased how it came out. I think, and then, some live clips. But maybe 2 or 3. Going live makes it harder to make the videos. We'll see how the lives work. Today I knew it'd be lower numbers because the football game. What's going on in the football game? Chiefs trying to get a first down. What was that? 1st and 20. This picked up 15 yards on 1st and 20.
All right, guys, bootleg open here. We got Jesse texted us late, 15 minutes late. Today's the only day I actually have stuff to do after the pod, so I thought, hey, we'll just start it soon.
Lincoln, I appreciate you working out, thinking about me, man. I've been doing it for a while. I have a clue what I'm doing a little. Do you realize, Lincoln, I make nothing on the live? Even if they get demonetized, I make about $2 sitting here 3 hours. The lives make nothing. The videos make a little more, make some. So who the fuck cares? Where they're going to demonetize it? Lincoln, I sit here for free every night. I don't think you understand that. I get it through your thick skull, bro. Who the fuck cares if it gets demonetized? Because I'm making $1.50 sitting here for 2 hours. Even in the bigger ones, they don't make money. Someone gave me $5. Who the fuck gave me $5? God damn it, I should remember their name. I'll go look in the chat. Thank you for the $5. I hope they'll buy me some dinner. But yeah, man, who cares? And normally you have to play a video or the drop for more than 10 seconds or so. None of these drops are more than 10 seconds. Chill out, bro. I appreciate your worry.
Below. Without him, he'll be here for the majority of the show. He's going to come walking in. Honestly, as soon as I started doing this, I thought 50-50 shot. He's going to come in and be very upset we started without him.
Lincoln, I just don't really like you that much. I'm not. You hear me getting angry at Astro? Do you hear me getting angry at Okie? Do you hear me getting angry at Phil, Will Greer, ST, Card Collector 1? No, dude. I just don't really like you. You just kind of suck. He'll never call in. The chat has asked him to call in 2 days straight. I won't get hyphy. Let's talk about Card Collector 2. Stick up for him. I know you love him. So come call in, stick up for Card Collector 2, and let's see where you're at talking all this shit. But the real reason, Lincoln, I'm not angry. I don't like you. Am I getting angry at Gio? We could go back and forth, but Lincoln just kind of sucks.
So it could be an awkward episode, or he'll just take it in stride. I also thought he was dying yesterday on his live stream. Sounded like he had COVID or something crazy. So I didn't think he was going to come in at all today, but he is.
Who's coming in? I missed it. Let's see this big guest. And what's going on with this background here?
Anyways, I wanted to touch on one subject I actually think is fairly interesting right now, and it's not something I believed in a whole lot until I actually started digging in. I've been doing a lot of YouTube content consumption, which is a mistake. You get down these stupid rabbit holes of card content, and I've been joining Professor Sports Cards. Of course, we do our couple of YouTube shows, and one thing that guys continue to bring up, and I'm actually starting to think there's something which
no, Gio's been coming on live, dude. It did look. I don't think he was wearing lipstick, but I don't know why his lips were so red. It didn't even look like the same guy. We got to give him shit for that next Saturday, bro. You look like you have lipstick on your live. We can go back and check it out. Let's go back real quick. I got rid of it, so let's get it back. Fanatics. Last time it didn't let me get out. I already did this. And it wouldn't let me leave this last time. It's not going to let me leave it again. Fuck Fanatics. I already did this. I already added my card before we ever came on. I was supposed to get this $25. This has been done. And now I can't even click on your shit until I do this again. They're going to make me do this, which I've already done because we wouldn't have been able to watch anything because they don't let. Can I get rid of this? I've tried. I tried for 5-6 minutes prior. I cannot get rid of this to go watch until I put this stuff in. I'm not a fan. I already put it in, by the way. He might be a cross-dresser. No. But that's funny.
This has been a truth forever. Hey, if a product releases June 1st, sell everything immediately. And if you want to buy it back, just let things settle. Like Topps Finest Baseball came out a couple months ago. Hey, you're going to have some vet autos that are going to sell really, really high. The star rookie autos will come out and they'll sell really, really high.
And then they'll go down in price. Whoever bought them will lose money.
But it's regardless of what the player does, and I pulled 2 good examples. Cam Smith.
Oh, I just heard someone in the live. Someone called in. I'm not on that screen. Is it Lincoln? I'm going to give you 5. I'm going to count down in my head to 5. Someone's on the live calling in. I'm going to bet it's Charles, but let's see. It is not Lincoln. Damn it. Let me add you, Charles. Give me 1 sec. Charles, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
You know he's not going to call in, Professor. You knew better than that.
The chat wants him. The chat, I already know.
I
Chat
don't
really
want
wants
him to call in. He claims he's at the ball game in Brazil. He actually
Sure,
said
he's
that in
at
chat.
the ball game at Brazil in this live.
Exactly. Exactly. Isn't that
All right,
crazy?
he's an idiot.
So I was really wanting you to get in on one of those breaks because the D-backs, they do have some decent cards, and you got a really sweet discount on it. I really wish you would have got in on it.
Well, he was selling it for 40, and he was going to give it to me for 25.
40's a bit steep, but 25 I think is like right at the price because you're
What do I
chasing.
want with any of that stuff? I don't even.
Impecable's got some rookie patches. You know, if you like
So
the patch,
so I could just sell them?
yeah, turn it over, make a profit.
So someone could lose money on it. I'm just not for the.
Yeah, that's the
I'd
thing.
rather sell if I want to sell something. I want to sell vintage or something I can feel good about selling.
The floor or the ceiling is this high, but the floor is literally in the basement. That's Panini in a nutshell.
How often are you ripping open no judgment, just curious. How often are another flag? How often are you ripping product?
These past couple of days, I've been going crazy a little bit. I've been chasing the Bob Ross cards, and I've been chasing on the Topps boxing. I did that today with Steel City Collectibles. I pulled the Butterbean autograph. It's so cool. It's like, oh my gosh, really? Of all the cards, it's like I love the obscure. And, you know,
That is before you pulled the Butterbean. You didn't go buy it. You pulled it.
Right. It was in a break. I didn't pull it. But
that's a cool card until they just make it for another one next year and another one next year. That's my, and they're just gonna make another one next year.
If they overproduce the product, it's not going to be worth anything, but it's cool. It's a niche thing. I like it. The Bob Ross cards.
Do you have a certain breaker that you continue to go with, or you move around? I'm not into the world. I have zero interest in it, but I need insight. So do you break with one? Do you move around? Do you have a couple you like?
You have to find a breaker that breaks your type of stuff. Like you like vintage basketball, right? So you probably would want to find someone selling a single of a slab of vintage basketball. So you can see if you can find like a Charles Barkley kind of cheap or something like that. But if you're chasing like a certain sport, there's certain people that do certain sports. Jabs does baseball. RGL does a little bit of everything. So you'll get a little variety of everything. And so does Steel City and Layton, those kind of people. Hitman's good too. Hitman has a variety of stuff. He specializes in football. But you just have to find someone that you know and that you trust and that you think are on the up and up. And don't
do you
have
break with Run Good Life? Is that
his breaks are a little steep, but then again, he breaks like some upscale products too. So you pay the price, but you're paying to get in on possibly getting like a Grail card or something crazy. So it's fun. If you have the money, it's fun. If you're on a budget, you can go in and buy singles and know your comps ahead of time and don't get stuck with a $15, $1 card. You know what I mean? So
I look up Butterbean and this goddamn race car driver pops up from 2025. I can't even see the Butterbean I want to see.
Oh, it just come out today. That's probably not even listed yet. There's one from probably Leaf or something.
I'm just looking what his auto would, yeah. So this was out of what product? A licensed product?
That might be out of Leaf or something like that.
No, the one you pulled.
Oh, it's Topps Chrome Boxing. It's the brand new product.
Got it.
So it's pretty cool. And the Bob Ross product's even cooler because it's got his paintings in the background. And I pulled what they call the happy accident or happy mistake. It's Bobby Witt Jr. with a Bob Ross fro instead of his hat on. It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun stuff. It's fun. I like it. It's that kind of.
It's just my take would be, isn't it just it's gonna save money buying the singles you want, right? Unless you're just having fun doing it, you enjoying the excitement. But I don't know what you spent to hit the Butterbean. I'm guessing you could have just bought the Butterbean even cheaper.
I probably could have, but I pulled it out of a bag or out of a.
Not something you're looking for. It was kind of fun.
Well, yeah, it's fun. I mean, I obviously wasn't looking for him. I wanted Mike Tyson, of course, but that's a chase card.
So you broke that stuff. The checklist to me, I was watching him real quick. I think you heard me, Gio, there was some obscure boxers in that product.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people in it. There's Jake Paul's in it, for crying out loud. Like, why are you in here? But I mean, you chased Mike Tyson, you're chasing Evander Holyfield. I think Oscar De La Hoya's in there. Roy Jones Jr. has an autograph. It's that kind of stuff that it reminds me of, when I was younger and stuff like that. So
It just this again. This is for me. If you look up Roy Jones Jr. rookie auto, I mean it's $85, 140, 130. So I just rather put for me. This is for me. I would rather go spend my 100, get his rookie autograph, and that's what's going to hold versus any of the.
That would be awesome.
And it's very affordable. Very affordable. $83.
But it's much cheaper to buy into breaks like that. You get maybe it was a 2-pack break, I think, when I got into for the boxing. It's $385 to buy a box of it. So
and how much was the breaking price?
It was $65 for 2 packs. So I paid $130 for 4 packs.
We're different. You'll learn. You've been 3. Oh God,
It beats $385 and having a bunch of base.
Well, you like opening the new stuff. I just like what's on the screen so much. Why not get his rookie card to put any more money towards?
Well, I've been doing that. I got into trying to chase Ryan Sandberg, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I can get his on-card rookie for whatever I'm buying this box for, and I did that. I have it. I have a Joe Montana PSA 7. It's awesome. It's a rookie card. So I've been doing that, but I like sometimes.
But you just enjoy the breaks. You're having fun.
I'm a DGen. I like to do the DGen breaks occasionally and just see what I can find.
I'll give you. We'll talk. Hopefully, you'll stay in touch in a year. I think your tune's going to change.
Oh, I mean, I'll probably end up being more cynical about it as we go by. But right now,
I just think how you buy, and I could be wrong. Obviously, they're doing business. I think how you buy will change. That's my guess.
It is slowly changing already. So it's.
What does it mean? No sound. I don't understand. Okay. All right. So it's slightly changing. Anything in the card world you feel like bringing up? I mean, we're going 2 hours, 10 minutes, long time.
All right. So one more thing, Jeff Wilson. Oh boy.
I could talk.
He's went in on this Yahoo. Apparently, they put a sign up at a card show saying no trades.
Yes, I saw that, but not from just Wilson. Go ahead. What'd you see?
It was Jeff Wilson doing that, and he had such a strong take. It was like the first angry Jeff Wilson I've seen, and it was just the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Is this the one right here?
No, it's like a short, I think.
And he has 3 channels, so who the hell knows? A short's better.
It was one where it was on my feed. It was one where he's like roasting somebody for putting up a sign saying no trades at your card show.
Okay.
He's like, you shouldn't be doing that. That's your business. And I'm like, really? Angry Jeff is like the worst Jeff.
I got to see it. Now you're making me want to see Angry Jeff. Yeah. Anyway, Charles, I'm going to look at a few of these now. We've been on over 2 hours. I'm going to go catch the end of the football game. But Charles, keep calling in, man.
All right. Keep on rocking out, Professor.
Appreciate that, Charles. Have a good night. Gio, I'm not sure what you're talking about. No sound. Let's take a look.
I absolutely love this card. I hate to do this, but I just sold it. I got too good of an offer.
Liar? I mean, he sells everything.
Offer too good of a flip. This one has to leave my collection now. So it's a good thing that at the National this year,
probably the most genuine guy I've ever heard.
I picked up this one. The one I sold was the red out of 10. This one is the out of 5.
Oh my God.
Shut your damn mouth.
Guys, we're going over 2 hours. The stream, I knew it would be a little less today with the football game, but thank you for coming in. Let's see what the score is on this football game. 12-13. I think someone said they missed the extra point. Maybe I didn't miss much not watching this game. 12-13. I missed the halftime show. Hey, what's up, Farmer?
And it's jersey numbered. It's card number 4 of 5, matching Steph's Olympic jersey number.
So typical.
The news has made its way everywhere this week about the most expensive sports card of all time selling. And of course, by now you have heard that the 2007 exquisite Kobe.
I do want to see Mad Jeff. I doubt it's on the other ones. Maybe it's on IG or something. Market Movers. Let's go see if we can find Mad Jeff. No, let's go to IG. Let's go to sports card. Should pop up. This is where I'm guessing it'll be. Still don't see it. Yep, here. Oh, but I don't see a video. Good morning, everyone. Last few months, I read this. Basically, any customers that are caught trying to sell cards, buy cards, or make deals with cards with any other customers without buying a table will be thrown out of the show. Hilarious. I don't see his take on it here. All right. My favorite. Guys, have a good night. I'll be back on tomorrow at 5. The score 12-3. I'm going to go watch the end of the game. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Will Greer Investor, so glad you're here. Been supporting a long time. Thanks for always stopping by. Collector Charles, Bargain Boxer, STRG, Astro. I'm going to check in more to memberships. Have a great night, guys. Droopy Dog, we're out of here, buddy. Have a good night.